Yeah. Simply ball dropping. What's up, family? K-Sap, we up. Ain't no stopping. I'm simply ball dropping like it's New Year's Eve, making you haters believe I'm the MVP. Ask Mr. V and R&B, they do all sports, whether it's on the field or the court, from the arena to the ring. What? You wanna swing? I rope a dope like the one on this boxing thing. That's a punchline. I'm the greatest of all time. Got something on your mind? Hit us up on the line. For that round table talk, ask B Hunt and Sheena and K-Sap too. For their views on our dudes, Marriage Chronicles for you lovers. Oh, I'm married to the game. The championships, the only time I wanna ring. K-Sap, the man behind the mic, check 1, 2. It ain't a rap until I say it's a rap. Just fall through, pull up, the hottest pod smoking. Yeah, I got you open. This freestyle brought to you by James Ford. Pay promotion, yeah. Simply ball dropping. You know what time it is. Pull up, chop it up with your family, man. K-Sap, what up?
And now, your host of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast, the man behind the mic, K-Sap.
Talking about. What's up, K-Sap? Yeah. James Ford, that's me. Let me talk to him. Let's get it.
Simply ball dropping. Okay. Chopping up these topics, man. I'm simply ball dropping. No driving coast to coast, making moves, ain't stopping. Nah. Driving coast to coast, making moves, ain't stopping. Nah.
Hey, let me put you on game. These other podcasts out here talking that shit, but ain't the same. It's my bro K-Sap, chopping up topics for your optics. From politics to your top picks. Tune in, you gotta watch this. Exclusive material for your radio. Stop what you doing and listen. We smashing all competition. You better jump on this wave. Somebody pass me a mic, man. I got something to say.
Simply ball dropping. Simply ball dropping. Okay. Chopping up these topics, man. I'm simply ball dropping. No driving coast to coast, making moves. Driving coast to coast, making moves. Simply ball dropping. Chopping up these topics, man. I'm simply ball dropping.
Oh, you motherfuckers. Okay. All right. I'm putting cases on all you bitches.
Yes. You know who it is. It's your favorite host, the man behind the mic of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast, K-Sap. You see the title of the show. Luxury brand tier list. Unrivaled is doing the unthinkable. We're going to talk about that. Also, we got to talk about Angel Reese back in the lab, lifting these weights, trying to get that lower base strong, unfinished business. And also, we're going to talk about these cringed content creators out here painting this narrative about JuJu Watkins stat pattern in a 50-point blowout where she appears to be injured. And then also, people now want to say they building up Hannah Hidalgo to be the next Caitlin Clark. Man, these people are crazy, man. These people are crazy. But when you come in the building, make sure you smash the like button. I see you, Tiara. I see you, Dre Stewart. Everybody else that's tuning in, man, make sure you smash the like button. Do me a favor. Man, smash the like button, please, please, please. Also, man, like I said, share the video out, man. What's up, ADP Art Creation? I see you in the building. Make sure y'all smash the like button. Let's run the likes up. Appreciate your constant support. I see you, Donna Cox. I see you, Jackie. I see you in the building. Appreciate the continuous support for everybody that supported the channel. I see you, Political. For everybody that's coming in the chat, I see you, King. King Lion Crown. For everybody that's coming in the chat, appreciate you guys. Appreciate the continuous support, man. I appreciate the super chats, the donations, man. The super chats let YouTube know that y'all recommending this type of content, so they keep me in the algorithm so it won't get lost in the shuffle and get buried underneath the rug. You see what I'm saying? So, like I said, super chats is always important, man, for comments to be displayed and things like that. So I do appreciate you guys. As always, man, hope everybody is enjoying their holiday season with their family. I know some of us still got to work until it's that time to check out and enjoy Christmas and New Year's with the family. So I hope all y'all enjoy y'all's time. That's from me to you, my extended Simply Ball Dropping family. So I hope everybody enjoys. But man, I ain't been live in a minute, man. Just been chilling, been catching all the news. People been sending me stuff. Really I just don't come on here to talk about anything, man. I talk about the important stuff, man. I don't go out there and just make up stuff, find anything and just make up stuff, man. We talk about the important thing, man. And what's important is, man, Unrivaled, man. Unrivaled is doing their thing, man. They didn't raise a certain amount of millions over a 24 to 48 hour time span. I see you, Nate. What's up, Brooklyn? I see you in the building. Yeah, I ain't been on in a minute, Brooklyn. Just been chilling, man. But Unrivaled, man, they finding money. They finding money. I see you, Majik. I see you. They finding money, man, and they doing their thing, man. So the latest is, you know, them NIL deals with Dawn Staley and JuJu Watkins. That's pretty impressive, man. They doing their thing. I'm not even mad at Unrivaled, man. Unrivaled, they putting the WNBA. I know it's, you know, I know we talked about this before, man. But they putting the WNBA on notice, man. And I think their average salary is gonna be like, what is it, 240,000? So yeah. So, you know, the latest is JuJu Watkins and Dawn Staley coming on board. You know what I'm saying? So they getting all these big name brands. What up there, bro, Claude? Hope you're feeling better, man. I see you, man. You've been trying to grind out, man, trying to knock it. Yeah, Cameron Brink, that was one of the last spots I heard, man, that she coming on board, coming off that injury. So, man, Unrivaled was out there doing it big, man. Unrivaled got a huge deal with Miller Lite. Yeah, so they got all kinds of sponsorships and backing, man. Yeah. So there's 2 left. Somebody said Cameron Brink for 2026. Yeah, so yeah, we just here to, you know, chop it up. We got some things we want to talk about, man. We ain't gonna be here long, man. You know, I ain't gonna hold y'all long. But like I said, I appreciate everybody's support and continuous support with the channel, man, with the super chats and, you know, things like that, and the donations that keep the channel growing and flowing. So I appreciate everybody that's tuned in. But do me a favor, when you come in the building, man, smash that like button. We ain't been on in a minute, man. I know y'all miss me. Everybody been hitting me up, asking me where I'm at, man. I took a two-day hiatus, man, and y'all think I've been going for 2 years, man. Yeah, JuJu Watkins is doing good things. But the thing about it is, man, you know, I understand JuJu Watkins. What's up, Lisa? I see you in the building. Appreciate you. Lisa, I appreciate you, you know, your support as always. For all the ladies that's in the building, man, appreciate all the love that y'all have shown as we growing and flowing on the channel, you know, taking it to new heights and things like that. And I appreciate all that. Yeah, I ain't been MIA. I've been going for 2 days. I've been going for 2 days, ADP. 2 days, man. And you think I went MIA, man. I know you miss me. I know y'all miss me, but it's all good. That's the love, man. Jackie, I appreciate you. Nate. Yeah, we were almost 5 hours, K7. Yeah, the other night. Yeah, Nate, we was at that other night, man. That kind of like that show the other night, Nate, man. I'm telling you, that was probably one of the most hilarious shows we did in a long time. I see you, Extra P. That was, boy, we had a great time, man. We was on the D block having a good old time, man. So what y'all think about what Unrivaled doing, man? I mean, they in the news, man. Unrivaled is doing big things, man. They got all this money, and I think their average salary for the players is $240,000. Am I correct? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Ain't that about right? Man, Nate, man, I was dying, man. On that D block, on that last hour, man, we was cutting up, man. That was one of them impromptu shows at the end that it just went crazy. Yeah. So I just yeah, you're right. 250,000. Yeah. Oh, the Owls still down a roster spot because Brink ain't playing in 2026. So basically, they got 2 roster spots left, right, for this Unrivaled. Man, when Unrivaled, the first game for Unrivaled, man, it's gonna be lit, man. I wonder what kind of introductions I wonder what kind of introduction they gonna do for that Unrivaled. It's gotta be lit, man. It's gotta be lit, man, because they doing some big things, man. They getting all this money, man. They getting all still you said it's still 3 left. Yeah, they getting all this money, man. What's up, Waterfall? I see you. Still down 3 spots. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, but for those that missed that live 2 days ago, man, me and Nate had to hold it down for all the fellas, man. That Jane was crazy. JuJu versus Paige Bueckers is gonna be great. Yeah, that's gonna be nice. Nick Talk Hoops said they were going broke in 3 years. Yeah, hey, they out there. All these channels out there making crazy stuff, man. I saw No Neck talking about they trying to make Hannah Hidalgo the next Caitlin Clark. Man, what type of I mean, where do they come up with these? Where do they come up with this stuff, man? Where do they come up with this stuff? Then they out there talking about JuJu Watkins out there stat padding. Where do they come up with this stuff? Yeah, we're gonna talk about that, Dre. We're gonna talk about Angel Reese in the lab, working on that lower balance, man, and working on that explosiveness to finish up over some of these bigs that she couldn't finish up over last year when she was getting her shot blocked. But she's trying to work on her lower base. What's up, Smoke Jr.? Yeah, No Neck out here, man. No Neck, man. He talk about anything. Yeah. So what happened is, Hannah Hidalgo out here doing her thing. So they want to put it up. They want to put it up and try to say they try to build her up, be the next Caitlin Clark. Man, get out of here. I don't even know how L was on the panel. L. Gwen Lloyd. Nate, don't start, man. Don't start. Don't start. Unrivaled is showing up and showing out. They ain't come to play. They making boss moves, man, and they getting everybody on board, man. They getting these high profile names on board that is attached into this college, in the college sports, man. You get Dawn Staley, one of the most prolific coaches in NCAA history. You get her on board. Then you got the up and coming JuJu Watkins. You get her on board, and then you got Flage on board, man. So I don't know what they spilling over to these college players, but evidently it's starting to work, man. I guess Nafisha Collier and Breanna Stewart, they in her bag. I do want to give it up to Nafisha Collier, man. She was at my Minnesota Vikings versus the Bears game last night. She was decked out in that all-white Justin Jefferson with her kid looking out there. I mean, Nafisha Collier was looking, she was looking proper. She was looking proper. When they get off the court and dressed up, she was looking proper like. Stewie and Collier are doing a better job than Kathy's dumb ass. Yeah. Whatever they pitching to these women, I wonder what the negotiations look like, man. Whatever they pitching to these women, man, it seems it's working. Yeah. But it's impressive what they doing, man. And to be just two of them, the head of the snake and running it. Yeah, man. So I think it's pretty impressive what they doing, man. I ain't even gonna lie, man. And also, like I said, man, Angel Reese out there making headline news again. Her being in the workout lab. But Angel, this what Angel out there doing. This what Angel out there doing. Angel out there getting it in, y'all. Look at her. She working on that lower balance. She heavy lifting. Unfinished business. That's what Angel's out there doing, man. Unfinished business. Look at her. Proper light. Good technique. Heavy weight lifting. Yeah. Look at her. She's getting them legs right. Yeah, so Angel, man, she out there doing some things, man. She getting it all proper like, man. Yeah, Angel, she unfinished business, man. She out there working it out, man, getting pumped up for this Unrivaled. She gonna put her skills to test, man. Gonna put some of that strength and conditioning. That's just like her trainer said. This was only phase one. Let's see when they ramp it up. But yeah, Unrivaled, man, you got to give it up to them, man. They doing big things, man. For a startup league, they getting a lot of people to back them up, man. They getting a lot of funding, man. A lot of sponsorships, man. And then to put these faces on there, such as Dawn Staley, JuJu Watkins, Flajay Johnson, man. It's good, man. Captain Engelberg, commissioner for the W, need to take notes and get that money up. Yeah, because you starting these players' salary out at $250,000. Man, $250,000, man, for the player salary. Yeah. It's pretty good, man. At first, man, you know how I was. I was against it. I wasn't against the league. I just didn't want to see nobody get hurt. I don't want to see nobody get hurt. That's all. So, man, everybody's excited for this Unrivaled, man. It seems like Unrivaled got news every day. It's something new about Unrivaled every day. Except you see, yeah, I see how much they're getting paid. I think you sent it to me. You sent it to me, ADP. You sent me the salary. Yeah, $242,000 average player salary. The average player salary for Unrivaled. That's unprecedented, man. Woo. Yeah, the minimum salary for is more than the max. Yeah, man. So whatever Unrivaled's doing, man, I guess they got to keep doing what they're doing, man. The Unrivaled might be the takeover. Yeah, ADP. Appreciate you, ADP, for sending me that information. I got it. Well, Jay Burns, they better get their money up, man. They better get their money up. They better get their money up. I don't know what it is, but they better get their money up. Sometimes they got to get their money up, man. I guess it's been a slow night for everybody, man. I know it's been a slow time for these YouTube content creators, man. When they go in and start making stuff up, man, they ain't got nothing to talk about. They don't know how to create content. They create TMZ stuff, man. I watch these little videos, man. They talking about, JuJu Watkins stat pattern. That shit funny to me. Then they videos about, you know, everybody want to ride this Hannah Hidalgo train, and now they want to make videos about her too. Yeah. That's the crazy thing about it is. I wouldn't want to drop the link in the chat, man, if y'all want to join. Y'all got something to talk about, man. Y'all can go ahead and hit that link. Yup. See what we got here. Milton Collazo next going to be A. Chavez. Haley Van Lift got 15, 2, and 8. I see you steady serving the ENT. I'll bring you up in just a second there, sir. Yep. Connecticut 41-16. Paige Bueckers, she 14 points, 5 or 6 from the field, 4 or 4 from the 3-point line. Yep. Steady serving. What's up, man?
K-Sap, what up, baby?
How you feeling, man?
Man, you already know. I'm just, trying to figure it out, man. I'm trying to figure out, how these professional basketball players who had a whole season that they had to turn out, show up and show out on. I don't know how. I can't get it how they able to put together a whole district of a league.
Just and quick too.
Set it up. Get the sponsors going. Get the girls, whoever was playing, money, and give them, they look stout in the portion of in the league to grow it. Kathy, I'm just being honest with you. I told you, man. The fix is in, man. Silver got his hands all up in that boy, man.
What's going on, Lakeith?
Just telling you what it is.
Yeah, I mean,
ain't no way in the world it's supposed to be turning out like it is right now.
That's what I'm saying. To get that league up and running that quick, man, and get all these sponsors and all these deals.
Supposed to be doing that, brother.
Yeah.
So I'm just watching. I'm loving it because it's gonna give us good content all the way through. You know what I'm saying? Team Roses, of course. That's what we at. You know what I'm saying? But hey, all the way through this piece, Cameron Brink out of nowhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was a surprise.
Yeah, I saw that drop yesterday. You know what I'm saying? But
so what I'm saying is that at the end of the day, man, let these girls play ball and get these girls the sponsors and the money that they supposed to get. They're supposed to have more than just, the big thing, TV, television. Yes, it is. But also, you see how these girls, they got TV locked in. Sponsors locked in. Players locked in. What their salary gonna be locked in. What they gonna do to benefit locked in. It's easy to run that. It's easy. The coaches is locked in. They salary.
Yeah.
The referees is locked in. You got what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I'm tripping. This is like unbelievable. It's like unbelievable.
But I know it's less players in there, but 242 average salary.
Yeah, man.
That's pretty impressive, man.
So they're gonna have 39 players. 39 players in the league every year. They plan on putting 1 or 2 more teams next year.
Yeah,
Unrivaled because they want to travel. So, I mean, they already talk about expansion next year.
Yeah. Now everybody want to jump on board and be like you, bro, Claude, talk about the fixes in. But when you used to say the fixes in, they ain't want to hear that, did they?
Oh man, they ain't want. Man, I'm getting talked about. I'm a conspiracy theorist.
You was getting railroaded.
I was getting railroaded. Like, I know I've been around this all my life. I know when I see it. When I see it, anybody can tell me what a crackhead look like. I know what a crackhead look like because two of my brothers was one. You know what I'm saying? I done seen it.
You was right next to him, huh?
I'm sleeping with the door locked with a padlock on it. Yeah, they figured that out. You know what I'm saying? That's real.
Oh, you know crackheads figure anything out, boy.
Man, them boys, man, them scared the wall, like scared the outside like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
2-story house. Hey. But you know, my whole thing about this KSAP is that when you have a league like the WNBA, you cannot play with that type of thing, especially where it's going right now. You have no reason to play with something that is as spectacular as Unrivaled is. So the WNBA cannot play with these girls like this, man. And this is what I was talking. Now, this is what I was alluding to. The last chat that I was on about I don't want them to be able to come, you know, on my podcast. I don't want them to be able to come to Unrivaled without going to the WNBA, but they making it look real bad for them, man, like that. They making it real bad, like, why? And I could get a 200, you know what I mean, do good, do well, be a superstar in college, and I can go right to Unrivaled. I ain't got to play in your shitty league.
You know what's crazy? Because y'all, I think y'all was on another platform talking about.
Man, my platform.
Yeah, y'all was on your platform talking about, you know, I think Uncle J.E. was bringing up that conversation about, you know, Unrivaled.
Uncle J.E. did bring up. That's right.
I mean, just because you in the WNBA and, you know what I'm saying, and the way Unrivaled's going.
He said it.
Yeah. Do you have to play in the WNBA to play in Unrivaled?
Hey, Paige is down, Fly is down, now JuJu down, Dawn is down. You dig what I'm saying? They going after, you know, only thing that me and Sister L was talking about is I don't want to make, and I still don't. I don't want to make Unrivaled a getaway, keep away type of league. You understand what I'm saying? Get away, keep it. Like, surpass that. Well, no, I don't have to play with these heifers. I'll go over here to Unrivaled and make more. You got what I'm saying? And not have the proper accolades to play in Unrivaled. I want to see in Unrivaled, like what we seeing right now. It ain't all the way the best of the best in Unrivaled, but it's really mostly the best of the best that's already in there. Because now they done got Cameron Brink. What's up, Keisha Boo?
Yeah.
Hey guys, how y'all doing?
What's going on, Keisha? What's going on? I just hope that Unrivaled, the way the steam is picking up in the back and behind Unrivaled, I hope this is an outlet for these chicks that they ain't got to go overseas to get that money. They can stay right here stateside, man, and do their thing and feel safe, man. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Instead of going abroad to, you know, to expand their basketball endeavors.
You might sneeze and get in trouble.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And you know, a lot of good things is coming about. What's up, Lovely? I see you in the building. A lot of good things is coming about, man. But I didn't know it was gonna pick up this much steam, man. I thought it was just gonna be, you know, a 3-on-3, you know, competition. But man, it's picking up a lot of steam, man.
No, I said it. Remember they was talking about the salary during the season at the end, though. Remember I was like, oh no, Kathy is in. Sister Keisha, Kathy is in trouble.
Yeah.
She's in trouble with the shit show that she has done with the WNBA this year. Hey, listen. Why our girl, the top star in the WNBA, the one that's keeping the WNBA popular right now outside of what Caitlyn just did, but who been keeping the WNBA name fresh and floating, why she gets a press conference in the rec center? I know what a rec center is, and it's a low budget rec center with 6 or 7, you know what I mean, catfish eaters. You know what I'm saying? Eating catfish that was over there on Kedzie. You know what I'm saying? And some salty fries with a Pepsi. And she got to come in a press conference with an old sheet and a blanket on the table. You got what I'm saying? That blanket, they picked up that blanket on the corner and say, "Oh, hold on, this is good enough to lay on the table." Yeah, sitting there. And she was sitting in a broke chair. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This is how they treat Angel.
The chair was broke too, bro.
I mean, what type of commissioner is you to allow any organization? No, seriously. Honestly, y'all. Look at this shit. Look at what Unrivaled. They in hotels, man. It's plush. Mm-hmm. You bring in your players in the WNBA, your top 10 draft picks can't get red carpet treated like how the NBA treat their players. The rookies, come on, man. I mean, when they got their high profile, them top 10 rookies, they got treated good. They still getting treated. And some of them not even getting hazed right now in the league. So what I'm saying is,
hold on one second, bro, Claude. Let me get this. Hey, appreciate you, IMZO Media, for the $2 super chat.
Keep the.
Oh, my bag. I was telling to keep the main thing the main thing.
Here comes the money.
Hey, appreciate you, though. Shout out to K-Sap, man. Appreciate it.
I got home, being that K-Sap came on. Look, y'all. Zoe over there doing
breakdown.
He doing witchcraft over there, K-Sap.
Appreciate you, Lisa. The new setup. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm just trying to expand. That's all. Daily dose of tea. I haven't sent the email out. I'm gonna send the email out tomorrow because we're gonna link up on Thursday. I'm gonna send the email out tomorrow. So we haven't sent the email back out, so you haven't missed nothing. Go ahead, keep cooking, bro.
What I was saying is that you treat your top players, and then they had no clue either. I will grant it that they had no clue that this 7th round pick was not going to be kicked out the league. No, you know what I'm saying? We felt that she was good enough, but they didn't have a clue that this girl was going to be the #1 stepper in the WNBA when it comes to show megastar, putting them on the map, going across the world, you know what I'm saying, doing the different things and keeping the name fresh. You feel what I'm saying? She not only doing that for herself, she doing it for the Chicago Sky and for the goddamn league. You got what I'm saying? So she got 3 purposes every time this girl show her face, or she go to a gym, or she go to a photo shoot, or she go to a dinner, or she go to a business meeting. Every time this girl go do something, this girl has to have those teams and the league on her back and think about wisely how she moving. And all of this time that we're looking at in this year, she had to come in with a blanket on the table in a dirty glass put on for her to drink out of, and the water bottle didn't even have a label on it. You got what I'm saying? This is how we treat Angel Reese when she came into, you know what I mean, the Chicago Sky. You feel me? So I think it's terrible. I think it's terrible. Then you getting rid of players that having babies, getting pregnant, and it's chaos because they got pregnant. You got coaches telling them they can't procreate. I mean, that's a problem. That's a shit show, man. They got to fix this. I'm just telling you, I hate to say it, man. I said it, Keisha. When we talked about it on the show, Uncle Jay brought it up. I said I wanted Unrivaled to be for the stars so that we can see our stars in prevalence. And they're able to get more money and don't have to go overseas like my brother K-Sap said. But it looked like, man, they recruiting these goddamn college kids. What make us a college star say, man, the hell with your damn league? I'm going to Unrivaled. Shit. What make it? They get 240,000 off the rip.
But the only thing they're gonna push back on that, bro, Claude, is because Unrivaled comes after the season going into the next season, right? So that's the only thing that a lot of people gonna push back. You know what I'm saying? Because
they just finished college, bro. March Madness just stopped.
I understand where you're coming from. You got valid points, man. But that's what a lot of people gonna, they're gonna push back against you on that. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna rebuttal, and that's gonna be their rebuttal. You know what I'm saying? You got a whole season of the WNBA, and then Unrivaled kicks off until you're going into the next year. But like you said, these girls are coming out of college. Got to get some kind of thing. Yeah, some type of training ritual. To get their legs back under them and things like that. It's almost like a training camp. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's the only rebuttal that a lot of people are going to have and push back against you. That when you make assumptions, or not assumptions, but when you say stuff like that, I think they'll try to push back in that sense, man. So
and the other thing is too, bro, Claude, I would say to your point is some people are not going to be good at 3-on-3. That's yet to be seen too. Just because you're good at 5-on-5 don't mean you're gonna be good at 3-on-3. It might not be the game for you. So if you bypass the WNBA, you gotta know that because I can't see you bypassing the WNBA, going to Unrivaled and thinking you can come back.
Yeah.
They might shun you. They're like, okay, you messed up in 3-on-3. What makes you think you can play 5-on-5? So I don't think it'll be beneficial to you to bypass the WNBA.
Answer me this, Keisha. Paige Bueckers with her NIL, it's real big right now. She has the biggest NIL deal. They was talking about that right now. Okay, Paige Bueckers choose to sit out on the W and go right to Unrivaled. Is she hurt? Is it gonna harm her? She already a millionaire. That's not gonna. That little $75,000 ain't finna hurt her.
Wow.
That's not finna hurt her. She got 6 million. She got 6 million plus other endorsements coming. Paige Bueckers. Just think about this. I'm not just talking about any type of riff-raff K-Sap coming out of college. Now, I'm talking about the Olivia Mounds, the Centrons, the Ozzy Fudds.
If they offering this kind of money, man, these women got a lot of things to think about, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
you know what this puts pressure on? It puts pressure on Kathy what's her last name? Engelbert.
Yeah.
And this new CBA negotiations they got going on. It's putting pressure on that because she's gonna have to bring these women up to. I would say this. I'm glad Unrivaled is here because who knows how long it would have took them to get them off that $75,000 a year.
Yeah.
They needed some kind of competition to their league.
A starter salary should be like $150.
Something.
A rookie salary. A rookie salary should be like $150. You know what I mean? $125. You know what I mean?
But you know what's crazy? Like Lakeisha said about Unrivaled, about 3-on-3. This 3-on-3. I think these people are excited because a lot of these chicks are gonna showcase their one-on-one skill set because, like I said, it's almost like a 1v1, man. You're gonna show who you can show up. You know what I'm saying?
And then they got a 1v1 tournament. And then they got a 1v1 tournament.
Yeah, I saw that.
So then the one that who win. Listen, it's an extra incentive for the one who wins the 1v1, so she get an extra $10,000 to $20,000.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, so if the person win the 1v1, that's $20,000. So take $20,000. Still, WNBA paying the $55,000. Take 20. I mean, you can think like. I mean, to be honest with you, man, I really hope it don't do that. I hope Kathy be ready for this, because this is the biggest. So we had the hottest draft class come out this year. We gonna have the biggest skilled draft class coming out for 2025. The biggest skilled. Listen, them girls coming out right now that could play. Like, I'm all the way on 12 and 14. They not no bums.
Oh, nah.
What's going on, y'all?
What's going
What's
on,
going
Mike?
on, brother Mike? I was saying, brother Mike, I was saying that I'm hoping that Kathy get it right in the WNBA, because Unrivaled is a place where if it's a hot young lady that's super hot like JuJu coming out, she can look past the WNBA because she got an automatic 250. When she go to Unrivaled, already she'll be a millionaire by the time she get out. A multi-millionaire. She already a millionaire, but I'm saying a multi-millionaire, because every year that she does and do in college, they also give him, a grade incentive, but she also get more backing from different people that want to, like gym shoes and pop and all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just hoping that
JuJu got
don't become that type of league.
JuJu got all the big endorsements. I don't think that'll happen because of Nike. I think Nike themselves will probably step in and say no. They got deals with all the big stars. My bigger issue is, and let me just preface this by saying this, all my opinion is, you have the WNBA, and I'm of the opinion that the WNBA did very well this season because of star power. But the league, I don't feel like did enough to help them, right? So they carried the league. I feel like the commissioner, she's too lost in a way. I feel like she's too reactive. She's like the type of firefighter that sees the house burning but doesn't walk in to fight the fire until somebody says, hey, go stop the fire. She's too reactive. She's not proactive. You know what I'm saying? For instance, right? You've seen all the, the fire burning with the complaints during the season. When did she step up and talk? When she was compelled? We see what's happening with Caitlin Clark right now. Has she released a statement yet? This is the commissioner, which means she's supposed to lead the league, not sit back while her players are catching, a bunch of nonsense from the media, and she's sitting back doing nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a reactive approach. When you want to lead something, you have to be proactive. Don't tell me you're going to fix a problem. I want somebody who's good at recognizing problems before they come to fruition, before they lead to consequences. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's negative media. Why are the players always tweeting sometimes stuff that makes the business look bad? What, do you not have an open communication with your own players? Say, come to me if there's a problem before it gets out in the public. You know what I'm saying? Also, I think there's a big issue right now in college basketball. Like, whether ESPN, the league, the big endorsements, in my opinion, they just need to come together with all the major colleges, the top 50 schools, and say, all of you guys need to make a better schedule. Stop playing. Like, JuJu's one of the biggest stars. Why is JuJu playing Elon, Church Baptist, and all these schools? I want to see her versus all the big schools. That's how you build a fan base that follows you. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like they're sitting on a gold mine, but they're not capitalizing like they could capitalize. Because I'm telling you right now, it was Reese, Clark, and some of the other rookies that I feel like threw the attention on this league. But the league themselves needs to step up. Come on, you have a blueprint. Follow the NBA's blueprint, how they do it, copy and paste. It's like having the answer sheet for a test and not using it. You know what I'm saying?
But Mike, it's hard for
Hold
colleges.
on, let me address this real quick. Hey, shout out to Tata LO. She just became a new member of the Simply Ball Dropping podcast, man. Y'all give her a warm welcome.
Hey, Tata. Mike, I think colleges, I think it's different. It's different for colleges, Mike, because these colleges are in conferences. So they have to play people that's inside their conference. And also, they have to make determinations whether they're going to put their team out on the biggest stage early. A lot of coaches don't like to put their teams out on the biggest stage early while they still trying to work out who's going to be in their rotation. They are playing these garbage teams for a reason, to get ready for the tournament, because the tournament, or once you get into conference play, there's no looking back. If you start losing in the conference play or you lose in the tournament, you're out. You're not in the championship game. That's why they bring in these other schools. And also, here's the other thing. I know people don't like watching them play the schools that they know they're going to beat. But you got to understand, they're helping that other school out too.
No, I know. I understand what you're saying, Lakeisha, and I don't blame the college coaches. This is gonna have to be like a favor to grow the game. Like, I know it's not necessarily maybe in their best interest, but the UConn Notre Dame game had 900 and some thousand viewers. That's one of the most viewed games for a women's college basketball game in December in a very long time. So these are the type of games that should be happening on the regular. So it's a situation where you can't tell the schools, but you can ask them, say, hey, can we focus on these next 5 years, trying to grow the game so that these players walk into a league that could end up being similar like the NBA. You know what I'm saying? So listen, to succeed, you need group sacrifice. That starts from the origins. The origins for the women's game is college basketball.
I get you.
You know,
but you got to understand that these girls are students. They can't be flying to all the big games at the beginning of the season when you know, because I've had a college athlete that I've raised. They still have school in the midst of all this. I think that's why the schedule is made the way it's made. That's all. And then also the small schools need the help. The schools that you don't want to see, when those girls come to that school, they sell out their tickets because LSU is there.
Yeah,
does that make sense?
Yeah, because the small schools make money. The college game is already big. It's bigger than the men's side. The women's college basketball is bigger than men's college basketball. So the way they're looking at it is, we don't need the game to grow that much. It's already big. We don't need, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't need to do that. What they need to do is spread the growth around to like what Lakeisha said with the smaller schools. If they don't play against the big names, they don't get no views.
No,
you know,
nobody comes to see them at all.
Yeah, nobody comes to see them, and they also make money off of the games. Also, that's how they could afford to give people scholarships and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they're helping the whole collegiate thing, and then it would cost a lot of money too to try to fly players from, like, say, Paige versus JuJu all the way across the country.
UConn to Cali.
Yeah, all go that UConn to Cali and back. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of extra money. Like, so it might grow the game for like the casual viewer side, but like that's just people like me and you sitting home on the couch. The actual real fans that go to the games and buy merch and do all this stuff, it's not helping to grow the game that way.
Yeah, but these leagues, their big money always comes from the TV deals. Always. That's where it comes from. But one more thing I forgot to mention, actually, right?
I get what you're saying, but you can't forget about the fan base that made that college team.
One big thing.
All of them are not going all the way to California.
One big thing that I think the Unrivaled is gonna do, it's a benchmark, right? You got the CBA negotiations, and I think the latest letter released by the Players Association, they mentioned an equity-based model. If that is the case, I'll tell you right now, in my opinion, get ready for a lockout, because no way do I think those owners are going to give up 1% of equity. I don't know any league that's willing to do that. Like the NFL from the major leagues, the NFL, NBA, etc. And if the players really like want it and like they're not going to come off that might draw the negotiation to force a lockout. What I would ask if I was them, I would the lawyers in the room. I'd say
magic.
No, we're talking about like part of the actual CBA ownership of the whole league, right? At that point, what I would say is try to force them to give you a profit-based model where the profit gets split. You know what I'm saying? But not the TV revenue. You're gonna have your revenue share, but I'm talking about like the merchandise and the gate profit, or in terms of ticket sales, stuff like that. Because if they're asking for equity, I don't think they're gonna do it. And they also have to figure it out. There is a huge discrepancy among owners. You have owners that are billionaires that will build you a practice facility and pull the money from under the mattress. They don't care. It's nothing to them. You have owners that are not so rich that they can't provide all these facilities to their players. Now, when you can consider one team to another, that's a major advantage.
Mike, they're not even getting a percentage of their jersey sales. How crazy is that?
There's a good reason for that you're glossing over. There is no profit. What profit? This is the most money the WNBA has ever made, and they still lose. And they're still losing They're still $50 million in the hole.
Yeah, but
what profit? That's what I'm saying. That's why they.
No, I'm talking about you should get a percentage of your sales
because they would never get paid. So that's why they're asking for equity, because that's the only way they could get paid.
No, but hold on.
These WNBA players are not stupid. They know that the league makes no money. So
that's this year, because next year the new TV deal kicks in, and if everything holds the same, they should be profitable. That's when the new TV deal kicks. And like,
they're still in the hole, Mike.
Should be, but they still.
No. Listen. Bro Club, they're in the hole this year because the new TV deal, which jumps up from 50 million to like 200 or 250 million a year, doesn't kick in until next year. So that should cover the losses plus a lot more profit.
Yes.
And we don't know, don't believe when they say they're losing money, because they don't release what their ticket sales are. They don't release the information. But the jersey sales, like Keisha, I think based on what Kelsey Plum said in a podcast, they only get American sales in terms of jerseys, but not international sales. Is what I think it is.
Well, I looked it up. I guess the way they do it is if they're not making like who is that? Is that Mo3? Okay, yeah. I think what Mo3 was saying, because they haven't been able to be in the green, that's why they're not getting, because they're entitled to receive, I think, like 50% of the revenue, but they have to hit certain thresholds in the amount of money they make to even get that. So that's why they're not getting the jersey sales. Period.
No,
Mike,
I think
let me ask you this question.
Another thing I'm gonna say real quick. Another thing is that with the new deal that goes into effect in 2026, not including next year, because this next season it's still gonna be a year that the TV deal is not a part of that. They're still gonna lose money, but regardless of that fact, even if 2026 come around and say they do make a profit, they still don't make a profit, because you know why? They're in debt. They've been losing money for almost 30 years. How do you think they kept the league going? By borrowing more money.
28 years of
they're in debt. So when for 28 years they've been borrowing money for 28. So that debt piles up. So the little 50 million that they lost this year, their debt is way more than that. There are hundreds of millions in dollars in debt.
No, they about 16 billion. I think they was mentioning.
So they first have to pay some of the debt off. They can't just be giving. Okay, so now we're making money. We're just going to pay the players. No, the people that they borrowed the money from are going to be like, wait, hold up. What's going on here?
The average loss is 36 to 42 million a year. Before this year, they did 60 million this year.
Hold on, the debt. I think the total debt was either 200 or 300 million total debt, which is accumulated losses at that point. So I mean, it ain't like they're gonna tell them pay it all back in 1 year. Maybe they say
that's what I know. But you think they're gonna make they gotta pay back some of it? You think they just
$1 billion? They ain't gonna make
a whole bunch of money?
Yeah, but you gotta remember what.
You gotta look at this too. The cost of operation is gonna go up as well.
All right, hold on for just 1 second, guys. Let me address this, man. Hey, I appreciate you, Alan Joyner. He just became a new member of the Simple Ball Dropping crew, man. I appreciate that. Y'all give him a warm welcome. Also, let me put this in context. Let me put this in context of what Lakeisha said about the jersey sales. I just want to throw this out, and then y'all can get back to talking what y'all talking. Bronny James over $50 million in jersey sales. Now continue. Go ahead.
Exactly.
But to Mike, hold on. Let me just say this one thing. To Mike's point.
He threw a monkey wrench in that mother.
Both three, you know I gotta do it, right?
Threw a monkey wrench.
But to Mike's point, though, you have to understand the WNBA hasn't been real good at bridging the gap between college and the pros. They have really mishandled this league a lot, because how do you have a player have such a following in college, and then they get to the pros and you never hear about that player again?
Let me ask you something, Lakeisha. If you're on Twitter, right? Because I'm not on Twitter no more. When was the last are they even posting Angel Reese on the regular? I'm assuming.
Yeah, they are.
I'm not big on social media, but if I had to guess, she probably has.
Wait a minute. Who you asking? Who's posting Angel Reese?
The WNBA.
Oh no.
Okay, not the WNBA.
No. They don't want none of that smoke. They know what's happening.
Lakeisha, I'm gonna make the assumption because I'm not big in social media. She probably has the biggest social media followers in probably all of the league.
It's not probably,
right?
She do.
Mm-hmm.
So you mean to tell me that a league is not plastering their page with some of their most popular athletes?
That's you, Mike. That's where I was going. This league has been poorly managed. Even when they have stars, they do not know how to market them.
Bro, Claude, you know what they did? You want to laugh? Their social media team. So when they came out, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was the first team like all WNBA, right?
Mm-hmm.
They made a mistake with Wilson and Clark. They put above Aja. Now they deleted and corrected it, but it was there and a lot of people captured it. They put above Aja Wilson's name the Sparks logo, and Caitlin's name. They spelled it incorrect. And then I heard they corrected Aja's logo. They put the Vegas Aces logo, and then the second iteration of this, when they're trying to correct the post, and then they still had Clark's name misspelled. And then it's like, are they even like? Let me tell you something. If they hired me, they said, "Mike, come and advise us," I'm gonna say no problem. Social media team must have a meeting. They're all gonna walk out with pink slips right away. Right away. There's these type of mistakes. I can't have you here. It's either negligence or incompetence, in my opinion. Either way, you cannot be in this building. Have a good day, and set the tone from the beginning. That's not acceptable, in my opinion. That where I come from. When you're posting something, it goes through multiple reviews. So anybody that touched that review, that signed off on it, should not be working there, in my opinion. Or make them change positions, or make them go through a 1-2 months training, something like that. Because that's just ridiculous. And you're telling me Reese with millions of followers? I mean, it's free advertisement for them. Because if a business wants to put Angel Reese on their page, they're probably gonna have to pay her.
Yeah, I think the reason why they don't do that is because they don't want to seem like they're choosing.
So you're telling me a business is prioritizing feelings over the premise of a business, which is to make money in an ethical fashion. So at that point, again, that's where leadership comes into play.
Yep.
It's that simple.
I agree with you, Mike.
Hey, listen, if you're worried about people's feelings, then go down to like a happy center and play the drums. I'm here to make money.
They're not worrying about the players' feelings. They're worrying about the fans, like all them lunatic fans she whose name we shall not mention got over there.
Okay.
That's who they're worried about.
We can't mention her name no more.
Because if the shoe was on the other foot, they would have definitely did that with the other one that whose name we can't mention.
But Mo3, as a business, you got to do what's best for the league as a whole. You can't be worrying about what some Caitlin Clark stands are going to be crashing out over. So you have to promote the league.
Mo3, let me ask you something. What state do you reside in?
Florida.
Okay, Florida. Do you wear a coat? Are you wearing a coat today?
No.
Okay, but I live in Michigan and it's cold. Why aren't you wearing a coat?
I got a coat.
Because
why aren't you wearing a coat, Mo? You know why? Because the weather in Michigan,
it's like 70-something degrees out here.
Exactly. The weather in Michigan doesn't affect you. So why am I, as a business, gonna worry about some random people complaining on Twitter?
No, I'm not talking about the
guess what? I'm still gonna promote them coats to you, Mo3.
That go to her games, that watches her games, and you know she has them because they only support her.
Hey, look, man, we got I Am Zoe Media in here, man. What's up, Prince, man? What you got on it?
I was watching this earlier.
What's going on? I just follow Lakeisha over here, stalking.
Stalking. They said you was over there talking witchcraft tonight, man.
What's going on, man?
He was cooking.
I had him in that trick bag, man. I had him over there in that trick bag.
He couldn't get out.
He said
okay.
No, he wasn't gonna put me in that. Hey, Joe ain't gonna never put me up in there. I said all the way back in the cut. I let everybody answer. I said, oh no, you ain't finna. What we doing over here now? Like him, I do it. What are we doing?
I don't know,
now
man.
we ain't got nobody. Olivia Miles. They scared to tell Zoe. They scared to tell Zoe Olivia Miles is our third pick. Or no, hey. They scared to say 10 toes down, balls down, on the wall.
Lord.
That's where I'm going.
Zoe don't want her. He wants Citron.
Hey, that's where I'm going. Too. Hey, I want Pow. So what? We gonna have a
well, hey, on Zoe's latest mock draft, they had Pow going to the sky at 10.
I told you, but listen. Then Zoe got Raz over there talking about Pow streaky pick. I say so 11.6, 2.7, 2.5.
Oh Lord, y'all ain't got him on Pow.
50% from the field is streaky. Who 50%?
He going with the analytics now, boy.
What is up with you and Pow, bro? Like
Pow 50%.
It's like Pow. Like how did you become such a big Pow fan?
He been twerking for Pow since I've been on this panel.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I'm like
50%, Mo3. She 50%. Who you got? Who in the NCAA 50%? 50%. No matter what.
From where? From
3.
Y'all heard that?
Yeah, when she put it up, you think it's going down. That is true about her now. When she put it up,
she one of them shooters that you think every time she shoot it's gonna go in.
You think it's going in?
That's good for anybody not named Paige Bueckers. That's great. But still, though, but you still was doing that. Was doing that before the season even started. I just want to know when you became such a big fan of her.
Pow. You asking Bro Claude.
Yeah, he ran off on you, man.
He ran off. He trying to get rid of that witchcraft Zoe put on it. That's what he trying.
Man, Zoe had him over there. This is all he could say over there. Okay.
Say it again, Mo3.
Huh?
Say it again. What you said.
No, I want to know when did you what was the turning point that made you become such a big fan of Pow?
No, that's all here, homie. I'm a South Carolina dude anyway. What you talking about?
And I'm not trying to be funny now. I genuinely want to know, like, what did she do to know? Because when I'm watching certain players, there's certain game or certain moment that I watch that I'm like, oh, you know what? Man, this player is the truth.
But I was able to see her in Oregon. She was that. Listen, we got to understand. K-Sap will tell you this, and Sister Lakeisha tell you, oh yeah, you've been here a while. You know, I like teams like Minnesota. You got what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. You like teams that play in a system, and she plays very well in the system.
Play very well in the system. They lighten the load for others. You got what I'm saying? She didn't have to work like she had to work in Oregon. You got what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Over here in Don Staley's system, everybody got a role. Everybody got a job, and everybody needs to score. Everybody. She said everyone needs to score. Hell, the last game, every player on her team, every player scored. Go look. The last player had 2 points.
So they saying Pow draft stock is rising, man. They said
she been balling.
I ain't gonna cap. The last couple games, she has been wet. Like I'm watching her, I'm like, oh man.
She got a quick release, man. Like when
she been balling now.
When she come off them pin down screens, man, she let it go. Like they run sets for her. They run plays for her to get her open. Almost like
she's slow though, K-Sap.
Huh?
They act like she's slow. They
but
like Pow slow, man.
But she almost like if you go back to the days how when Miami picked up Ray Allen when LeBron was there, they used to run plays.
That's what somebody just said in the chat.
You know what I'm saying? And get it off. Just like when they had Kyle Korver, run sets for him to get it off. Mm-hmm. Like JR, run sets for him to get it off. She's that type of shooter. Like she don't need that much airspace to let it go. And she gonna let it go.
And she ran point most of the game Saturday. Did you watch? She ran point.
Y'all better leave Pow alone, boy.
So when has Pow been going off?
I said she ran point. Did you hear what the hell I said, Prince?
You said you said Pow been going off. You and Lakeisha both said Pow been going off.
I she been playing pretty good.
Yeah, she 50%, Zoe. She ain't been missing.
K-Sap, this is Pow last five. This is Pow last 5 games.
I got it. She scored 7 points the last game, right?
7 points, 4 points, okay. 11 points, 11 points.
That's my player. You can't tell me nothing about my player. You think you're going to? I told you no witchcraft over here, Zoe.
You just told me she rising. But you just told me she rising.
Sister Keisha repeated what I said.
I just said she been playing good, though.
And K-Sap just said they got her in the stats as number 3 right now. That's where they got her.
I said number 3. I said number 10.
10.
No,
I said 10.
I said I showed you where they had her as number 3 going to. Didn't I send you that? Did I send you that in
3 going where?
3 going where?
In the No. Didn't I send you that in your
Hold on. Stop. Let's take a deep breath real quick.
Instagram.
Going 3. Going 3 where?
A mock draft. I showed you where they had a mock draft. Go look at your
She ain't on nobody mock draft in the top 7. She ain't going in the top 7 on no mock draft.
Hold on a second. Let me look.
I'm just saying shit.
I ain't get that one. I ain't get that one, bro, Claude, unless you send it.
Let me get it. Let me go.
The mock draft, and you got Pow.
There's no way Pow going over Citron.
Okay, look.
Like,
it says something about Chicago's options at 3.
And she only played 20 minutes a game, though.
Okay, it says Chicago options at 3. You got Pow and and Citron.
Citron. Yeah.
And they're not gonna pick.
Okay, then.
Pow over Citron.
I know what I sent you. So you ain't right, Prince. I mean, you ain't wrong, Prince. Citron is a good 3.
They only here to cause confusion.
I never said that, but all I'm saying is I like Pow.
Who said Pow was better than Citron? Who said that?
Who said that?
Bruh.
Y'all might be doing witchcraft.
You not watching the game, or you need to check your eyes.
Every time you talk, Zoe sticking that pin in that doll.
No. I never said that Citron got better defense. So she's a better 2-way than Pow.
So let me ask you this question, bro, Claude. I'm gonna throw it out there.
I just said Pow
Oh,
Pow
now
at
he
10.
about to cause confusion.
No, I'm just asking you a
Oh,
question. I'm just asking you a question. So if
go
Pow
ahead.
Pow and Citron are there at 10, who you taking?
Olivia
Like
Val.
you said, at 10, he said.
I said at 10.
At 10. Oh, Ozzy Food.
See now,
Now he moving
deflecting
my
now.
goodness.
all over the place. He deflected now.
Okay, I got another question for you, bro.
Am I solid Prince?
Are you standing 10 toes down or not, bro, Claude?
Bro, Claude, another thing I want to correct you on. When did Pow Pow start shooting 50% from the 3-point line?
No, I said she's 50% from the field, brother. Don't correct me.
I asked you from where, and you said 3, bro.
Yeah, that's what you said 3.
No,
That's why I said that.
over
No,
the
she
field.
50 from the field.
Did I say that on the last chat, Sister Lakeisha?
I thought that's what you said, but hey.
That's why I asked him,
Run it back. She's 50% from the field.
Words can get misconstrued now.
Yeah, she's 50 from the field.
She's
That's why I asked
50%
him where.
from the field. That's excellent.
It is pretty good.
How many shots? Zoe, how many shots she take a game, man?
9.
She averaged 11 point.
So she only taking, bro, Claude, she only taking 7 shots from the field because the other 2 from the
other
3-point
girls
line.
is playing. The other girl, look, Watkins had.
She's on a South Carolina team with a lot of.
But they didn't want to ask them though. That's not. I'm not. Look, I like Tahina Pow Pow. I'm not saying she a bad player. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to get the numbers straight here. That's all I'm trying to do.
Trying to
bro, Claude.
cause confusion is what
Listen,
you're trying to
I
do.
gave you the numbers.
That's all I was trying to do. Get your numbers
You see
straight.
the
That's all I was trying to do.
11, 2, 2, right? 50% from the field. 11, 2, 2, and 50% from the field. That's what it is.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm right in exact. I told you how much.
Look. I'm just trying to figure out where your head at. That's all. I'm just trying to figure out where you
I
at.
said the reason why you're not seeing Pow Pow like she was in Oregon a little looser is because she's in the system, bro, Prince.
That team don't play like
what
that.
I'm saying is I like the South Carolina. The low is light. It's not heavy. Everybody, they got all scorers on there. You got what I'm saying?
I can see what you're saying. I can relate that to the Kentucky system when they had when Calipari had Karl Anthony Towns and all the big dogs.
Minnesota.
Right.
Yeah.
They don't have to do that. I mean, those girls, it's too much talent. They don't have to be. And you ain't gonna see nobody rolling out there with 25 points on South Carolina. They don't have
I think in that Kentucky year, man, I think their leading scorer was only averaging 11, wasn't it? Was that Karl Anthony Towns leading the way at 11? Anthony Davis wasn't even. He only averaged like 8 or 9.
First of all, what we doing? How he got to that? I know what system she's in. I know the best you
know then.
Again, I never said Tahina Pow Pow was a bad. K-Side, when did I say that?
He
all
never
I
said
asked
that.
Bro
He
Clyde
was asking
was,
for the numbers.
where did the
Tear up the
50 come
numbers.
from?
Yeah.
All I did was ask him where the 50 came from.
Okay.
And then I asked you where she been going up the stocks in the draft mocks over the last.
I don't know about
the
that
draft
part.
mocks.
Yeah, I'm confused. Like when she get up there.
Let me go see.
That's
I
all
know
I'm saying.
about that
I know
part.
you talking about her at the
I
player.
know about that.
With Tahina Pow Pow was past 10. Some people didn't even have her at 10.
Hey,
she's now being considered in the top 5 right now of picks.
Let me go. Let's go
all right,
check and
all right,
see what you're
Claude.
saying, man.
Let's say that's the case.
That is the case. That's the fact.
No, I'm just saying. Okay, I get it.
Hey, ADP, I gotta get him right. I can't leave him alone. I gotta get him right.
Who is she going before?
Gingerbread man spoke.
It's in the top 5.
Shut up, K-Sam.
In the top 5, there's which of the 5 players is she? Which of the 4 players? 4 other players are going.
Who would I have? Who would I have up in front of?
Yeah.
Mo
Right,
3.
right now, the way Kiki playing in front of Kiki.
What?
Damn.
Mo 3. I told you you was gonna
Kiki
make
playing
him
right
do
now
it.
in front of Kiki. Definitely.
Oh, come
K-Sap,
on,
what are we
man.
doing, K-Sap? K-Sap,
Damn.
I need you to get controlling order over here. What are we
Hey.
doing, K-Sap?
Hey.
Get controlling order of the panel,
Hey.
K-Sap.
Right now, I got Kiki out the 5.
Hey.
K-Sap,
Oh, my
get controlling order of the panel, K-Sap.
Hey, Zoe.
Yeah,
I gotta let him go. That's why y'all
So
on the
I don't
panel,
even
man.
twerk that hard.
I just-
hey.
Twerk, but I don't
When
twerk that
when it
hard.
get out of hand, that's when I'll step in. I'm gonna let y'all fight it
Hey,
out.
listen. Kiki ain't competing. Win.
Uh-huh.
Come on, Zoe. Act like Stephen A. You better get him.
Win.
Yo,
Drop
Gotta
her
get your
numbers.
point. Go on, get him.
I'm
man.
telling you. Drop her numbers now.
Mm.
Drop them.
He talking to you.
You
Chris,
did that
come on.
Kiki numbers?
What you think Kiki averaging?
18.7 points a game, bro, Claude. What are you talking about? Yeah, her numbers are down, but if this is bad,
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
if this is bad from her, what is the upside? Come on, you tripping?
First of all, K-Sap, get control of the panel. First of all, Kiki. First of all,
Don't come in with that witchcraft that you were doing over there.
first of all,
Don't you come over
Kiki
here
is
with that.
averaging Kiki is averaging almost 19 points a game, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 54% from the field, which is better than Tina Pow. She's averaging 40 from 3, 80 from the free throw line, and her player efficiency is a 54.7. What are we doing, K-Sap? Get control of the panel, K-Sap.
That's why I
Get control
told
of
you
the
on
panel.
your channel
Get
I
him.
had Kiki in my
Get
3, remember?
Get
I
him.
had Kiki in my 3.
Control of the panel, man.
Hey.
Different position.
Hey, bro, Claude,
The
man.
Heaters must be from Chicago. Get control of the panel, man.
I know that's why we got Angel Reese.
Man, you gotta let this pop-out thing go, man.
That's why we
I know
got
you're
Angel
trying
Reese
to
over
push
here.
your game, but it's
That's why
getting
everybody
ridiculous
that
now.
missed out on Angel Reese. The
Hey.
Mystics missed out. Everybody that picked, they missed out on the #1 girl.
So you saying that people gonna miss out on Pow if they don't pick her? That's what
They
you're
gonna
saying?
miss out,
Okay.
especially in her growth. They gonna miss out.
No,
I'm
Claude,
telling
you
you what
you
this girl
can't.
gonna do.
Nah, man, you can't be serious right now, man. Don't do that, man.
No.
Hey,
I
Sap,
said, no. I
remember you said we can twerk on this channel. Let him twerk.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him twerk, man. He got honey.
Nah, man.
I'm not gonna get off of it. She's one of the better shooters in the league. I ain't putting her in front of Paige. I ain't putting her in front of Olivia. I ain't putting her in front of Centron. So we could be clear, Mr. Houdini over there.
So that's
But
only
you
3.
put in front of Kiki?
You put her in front of Kiki, man. That's
Listen, hold
bad
on.
business.
Can I finish? I ain't putting her in front of Ozzy either, because I still have Ozzy going up in the ranks with me.
How? Oh my goodness. So how you put her
She
against?
just hurt, man. She just hurt.
Oh,
She
my
just
goodness.
hurt, brother.
So how you putting her in front of
That's
Kiki
her.
though, for real? All jokes
That's
aside.
what I'm
How you
saying. Did you just hear the numbers?
Who Pow in front of Kiki?
Yeah.
Yeah, how
No,
you
I
put
did
that
not
front?
say. I just said Kiki is out of the top 5.
Look at him back.
But you said Pow's in the top 5.
She might be 5.
You said you was gonna take
So you
Kiki
putting her in
out.
front? You putting her in front of Kiki?
No, Kiki is top #2, right? That's what Kiki is, right?
No, but
All
you
right.
didn't name Kiki in the 4 that you just named.
Bro,
I'm
Claude,
taking
you in that
out of
bag and
the
you
whole
can't get out of
5.
it.
Yeah, he in the trick
I'm about
bag
to zip
though.
it up.
Yeah.
Soon as Bro Clyde finish, I'm gonna zip it up. K-Sap, get control of the panel, K-Sap.
So you got her over. You got over Anissa Morrow. You got over Morrow.
Hell no.
No.
So how you?
do it,
So,
bro, Claude.
see,
She's
this is
not
what
more.
I'm saying.
She's not more valuable than Nisa Morrow. She's
Well, then that drops her
once-
back down to like
No,
6 or
listen,
7.
I'ma
Come
keep
on.
it-
Where she originally was.
Listen. I'm gonna keep it real.
Okay.
I love Tahina Pow, but she's in that 7, 8, 9.
Damn, he see we made
Oh,
him push
he
her all the
came
way
back to
from
reality.
3 to
You about to
5.
kick out the
No,
second
I
round.
never
What you
had
doing?
that in no 3.
Yeah.
I just sent
Coming
you
back
a
out
clip
the
where
bag.
they said 3.
Now you said you take her.
so-
You said she'll be number 3. You take her at number 3.
I said,
Ain't nothing wrong with it,
Olivia
man.
Miles, stop playing. Stop
Ain't
playing,
nothing wrong with it,
K-Sap.
man.
Don't go with this. Prince, you are a witch doctor. I'm not going for this stuff for what you talking about. You're not gonna put me in a trick bag to make me.
Nah, he making you not stand down on Pow. That's the problem.
No,
See, if Prince wasn't over here tonight, you would stand down on it. We've been letting you have it.
I wasn't gonna let him do it. I wasn't gonna let him do it either. No way,
three.
bro.
You always not gonna let
I wasn't gonna let you do it either.
But I'm just saying, you went from Tina Pow 3, and then Zoe came over here and read the numbers off. She went from 3 to 5.
That's what you doing, OG.
Because I've never had Pow up in the top 5, top 6, top 7, or top 8. I said if she was at 10, that's a viable option for the Sky. At 10.
For shooting. That's what we said. For shooting.
But to put her up in there with some of the heavy hitters
right now. What's she at? What's she at right now?
That's where we giving her in that top 10. We giving her around 10, 9 or 10. You know, she might not be there at 10. Seattle might get her at.
Because what we were saying from earlier conversations, we were saying we thought Tahina Papa will be there at 10. Some of these other players you name are not going to be there. Yeah. So it's like, okay, it'd be okay if we get her at 10 because the rest of them probably be gone. That's the way we was thinking.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, that's a viable option at 10. Yeah, but you got her sliding past Kiki Afrin and Anisha Morrow and all. Man, come on now, man. Come on, gingerbread man. I know it's Christmas, but come on.
What you just said, I did not say she was in front of Kiki. I just said me personally, Kiki not in the top 5.
So then
what you think Pow gonna be in the league though?
Oh my goodness, bro.
What you think she's gonna be in the league?
What I think she's gonna be in the league?
Yeah.
You ready?
I'm asking you, gingerbread man. What she gonna be in the league?
They got him crashing out.
Hey, she one of those. She one of those
out, man.
Hey, you know why Kiki's gonna definitely be in the league?
Wait.
Appreciate you, Mike. Appreciate you, Mike, for the $2 super chat. He said, "Bro, Clad brought that Amish pow twerk, honey." Boy,
you twerking hard, bro, Claude.
Let him have his moment, man. Let him have his moment.
I don't know if it's a case.
If I want to fight, I'm on Pow on my team. That's all.
Who she for? Who she for?
Who she for? You gotta chill, brother.
Who she know? You know who she for?
I said she gotta chill, brother.
That ain't what I asked you. I asked you who she for.
All I know is the goalposts be moving all around the yard.
Did she be in her and Cardoso and all the other Malaysia and all the you remember that team?
Yeah, you remember that team? In the hell?
Watkins. You remember that? You remember that team?
Yeah, I remember.
Okay, Raven.
I definitely remember.
Oh, so she got a chip. Raven got a chip too, and she doing pretty good on her defense.
Dana Evans got a chip too.
She shot.
No, Dana Evans is on the bench and pow now. This is blasphemy, brother K-Sap. Don't you ever do that again. Don't you never do that. Now you acting up. I mean, we can be decent on here. No, you acting up right now.
I'm just saying. I mean, Dana Evans got a chip, right?
She got a chip on the bench with some spinners.
A chip is a chip, right? A chip is a chip, right?
No, no.
What you mean no?
No.
She got her ring finger size, right?
See, I'm like, look, I'm just like Gilbert Arenas with that.
Zoe looking at you like you confused,
I'm like
man.
Gilbert
Zoe
Arenas with
did
that.
something to you tonight, man.
I told you, bro, Clark, from the beginning.
I'm like Gilbert Arenas with that. If you did not participate to get that chip and you just sat there and you only scored 2 points in that game,
she contributed.
Your defense wasn't your defense. Now, if you had immaculate defense, rebounding, and did things that was unseen, the chip is yours.
That's just like Pow going out there putting 4 points in. She got 2. Dana Evans got 2.
Get to your super chat.
Hold on, let me address this.
Y'all going down.
Gladiator channel, appreciate the $5 super chat. He said, "Bro, Claw, my Chi-Town bro, we don't What he say? What it
Don't
say?
don't
Don't
use.
use honey. We use mild sauce.
Hey, we
Hey, you
use
got-
that Uncle Remus mild sauce. Yeah, that Uncle Remus sauce. Yeah. But
So-
on the
so
real
let-
though, on
Mhm.
the real, for real, y'all.
Let's get
I
real.
know,
Come on.
listen, I know the top 5 players in the league. I'm
Who, the
not
top,
gonna,
who your top 5? Who your top 5? Give them to me.
In the league or in college?
Nah, that's coming out in the draft.
Okay.
Who's going top 5?
Right,
It don't
that's
have to be no order, but give me your 5. I
Okay.
want to see where you. I want to see where you really at.
Okay. Go ahead, bro.
Paige Bueckers,
Okay.
You ain't got to put them in order. Just give me 5.
Olivia Miles, Sonia Citron, Tahina Palpal,
Oh my goodness.
Lisa Merrill, Kiki Rice, Asia Civica.
Wait a minute, that's 5 already, ain't it?
Yeah, that's
No,
what I'm
that's
saying.
6.
So you still got Pow in your top 5?
You
do.
just said don't put them in order. What,
No,
what?
I'm saying I said give me your top 5.
Oh, your
Well, he
top
gave
You don't have to
5.
put them in
He's
order.
smart.
Oh, your top
He
5.
gave you
Okay.
6.
No, your
But you
top
gave-
5.
But you gave us 6, bro, Claus. So who you pulling out that 5? That
No,
6?
he was just naming player. I'm talking about give
I was
us
just
your
naming
top
it.
5 in the draft that's gonna go top 5. You ain't got to put them in no order, but who's the top 5?
Paige, of course.
Mhm.
Olivia, of course. I've been liking Nisha Mero.
Mhm.
I like Nisha.
Me too.
I've been seeing it. She been her stock going up. Sonia Citron.
That's 3.
No, that's 4.
Yeah, that's 4.
That's 4. Yeah.
Oh, I missed something.
I forgot which one you missed, but that's his 4th one. Wait, he said Paige, Sonia,
Paige,
Olivia
Olivia,
Miles, Anissa
Kiki
Simone.
Afrin, and Kiki
That's
Afrin.
5.
Back in the top 5.
That's 5.
That's
That's
5
5.
right there.
Yeah.
So who your top 5? It ain't gotta be no particular order, man. Top 5 that's gonna go in the draft. No particular order.
Top 5, Miles, Bueckers, Citron, Kiki, and I'm going Malongo.
That's a curveball.
That's a curveball, though. He
You going
been
with the
saying
big
that
girl.
all night.
Now this is what I want to ask Zoe.
She got KD potential.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
this is
been
what I
saying that
want.
all
KD play
night.
style potential.
This is what I want to ask Zoe because he been advocating for this. He been saying this. I don't think he's been asking a question like this. Have you let me see how I can frame this. How I can put this in context. Zoe is I don't think Zoe is sold on Paige Bueckers have to be the number 1 pick.
No.
The fix
You
is
know-
in.
This is a great question though, because he been talking about it on his film studies and film breakdowns, right?
Mhm.
So, with that being said, because like you say on your film study, it's all about what the team needs and their fits, right? So basically, I've heard him say this not once, not twice, but a couple times. Why do people think that Paige Bueckers is automatically going number 1?
I think she's going number 1 because even if she doesn't fit, it's just like just because of the hype. Sometimes they do it like that. Like they'll even if like they'll pick her number 1 and then like on the backside make do a trade so that like okay like whoever wanted her and fit with her they pick her first and then trade her for the next player that they want from another team, like number 2 or number 3. That's what I was originally thinking, that of a way that Chicago could get Paige, if you know what I'm saying. But they don't always do it. But they sometimes if the person is big enough, they do it.
Because Mo3, I've heard you say that Chicago could potentially trade up and get Paige.
Yeah, that's the way I was thinking they could get her, because she's a better fit with Chicago than she is with there. And if she doesn't really want to go there, if the rumors or quote unquote rumors are true and she doesn't really want to go there, they might say, okay, where you want to go? And she want to go there, they'll be like, all right, then they'll do some backdoor trade where, okay, we'll still pick her at number 1, so she could claim to be the number 1 pick, and then when you pick your pick, we'll just swap the picks. But they don't even have to do it like that anyways, because they still got the pick swap, so they could just do. But I don't think they would waste a pick swap on that.
They got that in the latest ESPN Mo3, how you just said it.
Just 1 second.
Yeah.
Here comes the money.
Appreciate the $2 super chat. Reddit Milkaway. She said Paige has popularity. Also hit the like button. So, I mean, that's a good question, man. I mean, Paige don't have to go number 1, but from everything that they push in the media narrative and everything, I think Dallas is going to pick her regardless. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I mean, there's other good candidates for that number 1 pick, man.
But that's what I'm saying. I think because of how big Paige is, they're not gonna not draft the number 1. They're gonna draft the number 1, but if she doesn't want to be there, they're gonna find a way to do like some backdoor trade or some draft night trade or something to get her where she want to go. But just so that she could claim to be the number 1 pick, and so it doesn't look bad, they're gonna pick her number 1 and then try to work out some deal. Because I don't see a way like her not going 1 because of how big she is. If she wasn't as big as she was, then yeah. But because she's so big, they don't want to like, because it's gonna look kind of bad. Like, oh, she didn't go number 1. Like, what's going on here? That would be like the same thing if they did that to Caitlyn. Like, oh look, Caitlyn didn't go number 1. What's going on here?
So Zoe, man, what's your take, man?
So I'm big on what makes sense versus the norm. The norm, again, and that's why I'm always going at it on my chat, because they still haven't learned my thought process. My thought process is always on what makes sense versus the norm, because 9 out of 10 times what makes sense gonna always play itself out in the end anyway.
Yeah.
The norm might be in front of you, but what makes sense will play itself out eventually. What's the norm? Paige going 1. What makes sense is Dallas, not even to Chicago, Dallas trading back, because they can still trade back 1 or 2.
Yeah.
And get 2 top 10 picks from Chicago, or get a 1st and a 2nd from the Sparks, and still get the player they want at 2 or 3. Olivia Miles, the Dallas Wings to the T. Like, that's the one T. And again, nobody brings up Olivia Miles in Dallas because everybody already got Paige going there. But if you look at the Dallas Wings roster and look at what Olivia Miles has at Notre Dame, it fits it to the T. That's literally a grown-up Notre Dame roster. Look at that roster. It's literally Notre Dame's grown-up team. You got Enrique Hidalgo. You got Citron / Sablé on the wing. It's literally a mature Notre Dame roster. So if you thinking about Olivia Miles coming to the team and just plugging and playing, Chicago is the team. But again, when you think about the norm is just Paige going number 1. It's not even the discussion. But what makes sense for both of those players is Paige going to the Sparks, actually, which makes sense for both of those players.
Nah, you causing confusion now, Zoe. Stop that.
Stop Paige going to the Sparks.
Stop that.
Olivia Miles.
Zoe, we can't let you do that, man. We can't let you do that, man. We can't let you do that, man.
Look. Tell me this don't sound right. The top 3 picks: Olivia Miles with Dallas, is literally Notre Dame grown-up team.
Yeah.
Paige Bueckers with the Sparks literally makes sense on the court and off the court. And Citron going to Chicago literally makes sense.
You advocating for Citron big time, ain't you?
It literally just makes sense.
All on his chest.
It just makes sense. It just makes sense.
He's been advocating for. I mean, he did a great film study on. He did a great film study on Citron though, with all the intangibles, with the defense and stuff like that. Because if you look at it, man, in the WNBA, you really can't teach that defense, man. It got to be in you, man. And you know, I've always said, me personally, like when I played ball, my thing was getting over screens, man. And sending them to the help side. You know what I'm saying? If you're able to get over a screen and force them into help, you doing your job. I hate when people sag back and go under the screen, don't get up in their airspace and give them room to do what they want to do. Now they got you at their disposal. Now they got you in the trick bag. But like Zoe said in his film study, if you look at the help and recovery by Citron by just fighting over the ball screen, staying attached to Paige, right? And I'll take a page out of this, because if you go back to the 2016 NBA championship between Cleveland and Golden State, Mark Jackson used to always say that you got to be disciplined when you guard Curry. You got to stay attached to him. You can't go under screens. You got to go over the screen. You got to fight through it. So in Zoe's film study, when he broke down Citron, like, she's long too, right? And she gets over them screens, and she can, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes she was sending Paige to all 2 or 3 defenders, right? And that's just because of her effort, just getting over ball screens. So I think that's why Zoe is advocating so hard for Citron, the number 3 pick, which makes a lot of sense because you can address a lot of needs. Because Citron, she's like a 3-and-D player. She's a spot up shooter. You know, she can play defense. Also, she, you know, you give her the ball, she can get to the cup. She can get to the cup.
She ain't loose. She ain't loose with the ball.
Exactly.
Yeah. She ran the point guard duties when Olivia Miles was hurt.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
People keep forgetting
That's what I was trying to tell Brooklyn the other day, and he was trying to tell me I'm like, but you're not looking at the Chicago, because I was like, I agree totally with Zoe, because he was trying to say you was tripping. I'm like, nah, he's absolutely right. Citron clogs more holes. You clog up way more holes with Citron than you do with Olivia Miles. Olivia Miles is all good and dandy to get, but what the team needs, Citron fills more of the need. So I would rather get Citron and he looked at me crazy. I'm like, all right.
And you know what's crazy?
The reason I like Citron, bro, Claude, because are you about to go on your soliloquy? The reason I like Citron, I look at the bigger picture. Again, everybody is so fixated on Angel Reese and Camilla not getting the ball last year, and they got PTSD. Case out. You got to look at the bigger picture. Chicago is trying to build, and they're trying to make Camilla and Angel Reese the anchors.
Yeah.
Citron fills more holes with your bench and with your starting lineup.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Olivia Miles brings you, she might bring you a level of floor general, a concept of running a certain play style, right? But does that make sense for the bigger picture of what you're trying to build, not what looks good in the moment?
Yeah.
Again, Olivia Miles on this team last year would have made sense. What they're trying to build, she doesn't make more sense than Citron, because guess what I got to do if I get Olivia Miles? I still got to go get shooters, and I put up my free agency list 1,000 times. There's no surefire shooter in free agency. So guess what that's going to mean? You're going to get Olivia Miles, and you're going to bring back that same kind of play style last year. Missed shots and no perimeter defense.
Yeah,
that's exactly what I told him.
Watch this, though. And this is what I've been saying. You know, people think I'm crazy, but people don't want it to happen, right? I'm going to throw a monkey wrench in the system, man. Did y'all see the latest interview with Tyler Marsh on that women's network?
No, I ain't watch it yet. What he said?
Man, I'm not even going to spill the beans. Just go over there and watch it. And that's further proof that I don't think Kennedy Carter is in the cards for the Chicago Sky. Now, I addressed that. Now, my thing was when I did the video about, you know, Jewel Lloyd. Mama Lloyd causing confusion. She at the Sky Party, right? So now think about it. Kennedy Carter's replacement, like I said, if Kennedy Carter's not in the cards, you get somebody like a Citron. You go out there and you trade for Jewel Lloyd. What you think about that, Zoe? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
No, he doing it. No, he don't do it because he just did it.
I don't like quitters, man. I don't like K-Sap. If I told you Jewel Lloyd scored 7 points a game in the playoffs last year, how would you feel?
Man, that was a bad down second half of the season because of all the controversy with Gabby Williams in there.
Again, K-Sap, I'm big on. I don't care what happens in the locker room. Don't bring that on the court. You don't even got to go to. I don't care if you say you ain't her godmother no more of her kids. On the court, that, man. You got a different responsibility.
But she averaged 19 last year on a bad year, man. But coming off of averaging 24.
Again, when it matters, man. When it matters,
she was checked out, man. She was checked out. Like you
said, I don't like checked out players, man. I don't like them.
No, she needed to get out of that situation, guys. Sometimes a fresh start and you get that relief, man, and you get back to being the person that you was. She ain't to go with mama.
We don't got no vets on this team, K-Sap. She wouldn't like who would rein her in.
But listen,
what is she?
Who?
What's her name?
Oh, she's the gold mamba. Y'all see, that's I understand what you're saying, Zoe, in that moment, and at the fact that she averaged 7 points. But the thing about it is, Zoe, this is what I'm gonna get everybody to focus on. She had a bad set. That controversy and all that stuff that went on with Gabby Williams and stuff. She was checked out, man. She was checked out. She quit on her team. She was checked out. I just think she needs to get out of that situation. She's been there 9-10 years. She got a championship after Stewart and all them left. She was the lone ranger there. And the thing about it is all this people going to these people having these secret meetings and stuff like that. And as soon as Skylar Diggins said something to her, she didn't like that and stuff. I get it. But the gold mamba is a flat out scorer. Get her up out of Seattle, man. Bring her back home, man. Chi-Town could use her if Kennedy Carter is not in the play.
K-Sap, I get it. This is what I'm saying. If you have a year like that and you in your season with Seattle like that, either you're mentally weak or you don't have a good agent. Pick one.
I ain't gonna say she's mentally weak. She just checked out on him.
You're mentally weak or you don't have a good agent. Because if I'm your agent, I'm telling you, you go if you want out, you go ball. Because Seattle is going to look at what you've done for them and tell teams, I want a first round pick.
All right,
and what you did last year. Teams are going to be reluctant to give up a first round pick to her.
Watch this. Watch this.
Put my handles on right now.
Hey, I'm gonna say this, and y'all heard it here first. If she don't come to the Chicago Sky, and the Aces get her, it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
A wrap.
It's a wrap.
Exchanging her for Kelsey.
Yeah, Kelsey Plum. Yeah, it's a wrap. If the Aces get Jewel Lloyd,
but you got vets over there
first. It's a wrap.
I wanted to go there. Like you got vets over there.
You don't want her to go there because she's gonna cause all kinds of. The Aces are gonna go on a big run.
K-Slap, people keep forgetting. I'm actually an Aces fan.
Okay.
No, you said she gonna quit and cause confusion. Why would you want her over there?
Again, you got vets. You got vets in the locker room. You got vets in the locker room.
Man, listen.
Okay, I got you.
Keisha,
you won't quit over there, but she'll quit in Chicago. I got you.
Don't fall for the Kool-Aid, Sister Keisha. Sister Keisha, do not fall for this man's Kool-Aid. He definitely got everything in the Kool-Aid that you don't want. So, once again,
he got fruit cocktails.
Wait, hold on. I didn't put my rocking chair handles down on the side of my damn chair. First of all, brother, Scottie Pippen still is one of the 75, 50 greats that you ever seen. One of the baddest men that ever went on the court. He was a complete package.
And
in his time, he did not go on the court. In his time, he had a headache against the Pistons. In his time, does it happen to certain players? Certain players ain't cut like Mike or some Kobe's or Shaquille O'Neal's. Some players It's cut like Tracy McGrady when he was playing with his cousin. He had to get away from his cousin so he could play.
I hope Brooklyn ain't hear that.
So listen here, bro. Get on up off of that mental game stuff. This the gold mama, man. What the hell wrong with you, man? You know players. You a baller yourself. You a baller. That girl is a baller. And she a dog. Come on, man. You got me.
Brooklyn say he heard his name twice.
You got me.
Man, ain't nobody say your name, man.
If I'm 3 times, I'm gonna pop up like candy.
I can't believe. Listen, Zoe's such a baller, such a player, and then I be hearing how he break it. Dude, I can't believe that you saying this about the Mamba. That's.
I'm not talking about her on the court play, bro, Claude. I never once said she can't play basketball.
Bro, but I mean, you making it like in your wizardry and your noonie. Like, she ain't supposed to come to Chicago. Like, who is you talking about?
I can't.
Like,
sometimes you gotta look beyond what the paper says, man.
Man, why would we listen? No, to hell with that.
But who else out there in free agency though, Zoe?
Wait, so
that's why you again, K-Sap. If we could get Jewel Lloyd by just signing trade with Kennedy Carter, okay, but the way she quit,
now you said the right
the way she quit, and what Chicago Sky needs to do in the next 3 years, I'm not giving up. I'm not trading no draft pick. I'm building through the draft. Unless you a top 10 player in this league, I'm not trading for you.
Joking, man. Come on, man.
We was only saying Jewel Lloyd if they don't bring
Kennedy Carter. You're not getting Jewel Lloyd for Kennedy Carter. You're not getting. I don't.
They could do it if they sign Kennedy.
Man. Just say it.
You think you're getting Jewel Lloyd for Kennedy Carter?
No, I never said that. I'm saying
I'm talking to Bro Claude.
Oh, okay.
Me?
Yeah, you think you straight up.
Listen, I don't even play with that in my goddamn mind.
So how you getting Jewel Lloyd? So how you getting Jewel Lloyd?
What? Once again, Jeff P, you on the goddamn clock.
That ain't what I asked you, man. We ain't talking about Jeff P.
And get this right. I had to get that out.
Ask this man how he getting Jewel Lloyd.
I'm saying,
man, how you getting Drew Lloyd, man?
Listen, man.
Okay. So let's put together. Hold on.
We're gonna give up Kennedy, we're gonna sign Kennedy and give up Kennedy and anybody else.
And I give him my pick for next.
We're not giving up Kennedy. We're saying if Kennedy Carter, if they trade,
this is only if Kennedy Carter's not there.
No. That's the only. Yeah, we're not giving
up. This is our replacement.
That's not what we're saying.
Again, y'all not listening. I don't care if you trading Kennedy Carter. I don't care if you trading the man across the moon. How are you getting Jewel Lloyd? She's not a free agent.
I know a trade. She requested a trade.
So who are you trading for Jewel Lloyd?
Izzy and Dana.
And the 10th round pick.
What?
Seattle gonna want to give her away.
Seattle, Izzy, Dana, and what pick?
Nah, they ain't giving her no pick. We get.
So you just get straight up Izzy, Dana.
Oh yeah, they gonna finagle it. They gonna finagle it.
I give it up
because
I give it up. Listen, I give it up like a prostitute in the whorehouse.
But look, Zoe, like you said, this is to everything that you said. She disgruntled. She didn't ball out in the second half of the season. She's checked out. So what do you think she gonna do next year if she's with Seattle? It's gonna be the same old Jewel Lloyd. So they're gonna have to get her up out of there. Huh?
Yeah, but
they got to get down. So they had a disadvantage.
There's gonna be
Seattle is not at a disadvantage. Seattle can literally sit her down. Like Seattle is not at a disadvantage.
Okay,
and
you
can
get
nothing for her.
They can do that about the other 12 teams.
Again, remember, this is the WNBA. K-Sap, you've been covering this a long time. You know these owners are petty. These owners not like other league owners. You know this, K-Sap.
And that's why they're going to be so petty and give
Elena Deladine
for scraps.
Look what they're doing with Elena Deladine.
Yeah.
They don't want her to play for nobody, and they know she don't want to play on the court. And what do they keep doing?
They just keep setting her down,
knowing she's not gonna play. They're courting her so she can sit down.
Yeah.
These WNBA owners, some of these teams that they own, they're projects to them because they don't make money off of them, so they can be more petty with their WNBA teams than their other teams.
Yeah.
So
But guess
Drew
what,
Lloyd
though?
is fighting against. They did a whole investigation.
I know. I think
She's
she'll be
literally
moved,
going
though.
against the organization.
I know.
They're
I think she'll be
literally
moved
about
too,
to be
but-
petty. They're
But guess
about to
what,
be
though?
petty.
They can sit her down. That's fine. I mean, it ain't gonna hurt us either way. But we're not giving up the whole form for her.
Oh no, we're
That's
not
what I'm
giving up no
saying,
picks or
Lakeisha.
nothing like that.
They're about to be petty, K-Sap, and ask for
I
the
know.
form. They're about to be petty and ask for the form.
Nah, she gonna get her way out of there.
But honestly,
I think she's gonna get her way out of there, though.
Listen, honestly,
Mabry
guys,
got out of Chicago.
Yeah.
I would love the Mamba to be here. I would love her to be here. That's my home girl. I would love for her to play at the crib, like D Rose and Dwayne Wade, and you know what I mean.
Don't start twerking, bro, Claude.
Hey, I'm waiting for Anthony Davis. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, what I'm saying is, I don't want.
Oh Lord.
I never want Kennedy Carter ever off of this team.
Well, you better talk. You better talk to Tyler Marsh because you look at that latest interview. You're gonna be pissed off.
I don't want Kennedy.
I'm gonna have to go watch that case.
Stop. You look at that latest interview. You're gonna be pissed off.
I'm gonna go check it out.
Then told you that from the last interview when they made up that lame ass excuse about some she's they couldn't talk about her because of the draft. I'm like,
Kennedy
what the heck?
gone, man.
I'm like, nah, that don't make no type of sense because they didn't
She
even have to
gone,
protect
man.
her. She's a restricted free agent. She's automatically protected. So that
She
was
gone.
Yeah, I already knew it.
Kennedy gone, man. I hate to break it to y'all, man. Ain't no more hope, man. Kennedy gone, man. She ain't in the cards for the Chicago Sky, man.
Okay.
Women's Hoop Network. Y'all go look it up on YouTube, man. Look at Tyler
I'm on
Marsh.
it right now because I need to see this.
Kennedy Carter is gone, man. I'm not trying to cause no confusion. I'm just being real, man.
I'm gonna put y'all. I'm gonna put y'all on mute so I can listen a little bit. Y'all keep talking. Y'all keep cooking.
Women's Hoop what?
Women's Hoop Network.
Women's Hoop
on
Network.
Twitter. Did he specifically say that, case?
Man, nah, you listen to it. I'm gonna let you listen to it.
Okay, case.
I mean, I can't make this stuff up, man.
They can't be that stupid, case. They really gonna let that girl walk?
Man, hey, look, she
I
ain't
don't
in
think
the
they're gonna
cards,
let her
man.
walk. I think they're gonna sign her and trade her. They're gonna get something for her.
I mean, you think they really gonna trade her, thinking they gonna get something?
He ain't addressed
comparable
nothing
back?
about Kennedy Carter in that interview, man.
I think they're gonna try to get them. I think they're gonna try. It might not work, but I think they're gonna try to use her to get Lloyd. They're gonna use her and try to get.
They're gonna use some leverage, man. They're gonna use some leverage.
Put Izzy in it, put Dana in it, but I don't think Jeff is gonna give up any of the picks.
Like L said, y'all listen with y'all's ears. That's what L said. Listen with y'all's ears. But on other news, Camilla Cardoso, she balling out. She balling out on there.
Yeah,
she balling out.
She balling out. That's what I'm doing tonight.
She beating up them little cheering over there. Them little cheering, case.
And like we said, Lakeisha does look like she slimmed down a little bit.
She did slim down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we're gonna get a different Camilla second season. Camilla was coming off an injury. She'd never been hurt before, and it was messing with her head a little bit, I think, and she, sometimes when you go through an injury, you be scared you're gonna re-injure it, and then all that stuff was going on. She trying to figure out her place,
That's just like Angel, man. She doing
On
some
the
heavy
team.
lifting. She trying to get them legs right. She trying to finish over people like Zoe. She trying to dunk on Zoe next time. next time she sees Zoe down in LSU.
First of all, the rim only 10 feet. Good luck.
Hey, she can go over you. She going over you.
Good luck.
Hey, she going over you. Just 1 second.
Here comes the
Zoe
money.
was talking about jumping on people tonight.
Reddick said, appreciate the $5 super chat. She said, K7, you causing confusion. Kennedy staying, man. I ain't causing no confusion, man. I'm just putting it out there, man. I'm just being real, man.
This is my thing tonight, y'all. That's what I'm on tonight.
Yeah, go ahead and hit it up, gingerbread man. Go ahead and do
Y'all
it.
see that? Y'all see that? I'm on that tonight. That's what I'm on. See that?
What you up? Oh Lord.
That's what I'm on tonight. I've already been on it. I'm already what case at?
Yeah, I got you. You do that gingerbread man. Go ahead.
So if Kennedy Carter is back, Jewel Lord is a mute point.
Yeah, it's a mute point. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, look, this is my starting lineup, K-Sap. I've been saying it forever. You give me, I don't even mind Lindsay Allen coming back. You give me Lindsay Allen, Adia Sims, Kennedy Carter, Citron, Angel Reese, and Camilla. Michaela come off my bench. You bring in a solid like Alicia Clark to help Michaela and Citron grow on that wing, and we go to work.
Man, they had a chance. They had a chance to get Odyssey Sims last year.
I think it's just too many guards. They gotta get rid of these guards. It's just too many guards. It's redundant.
He just dreaming.
Yeah, I think if Tyler Marsh can find a way to get rid of at least two of these guards. I mean, he got 3 guards on the roster still. Yeah. Like he got to get rid of one of these guards, man.
Somebody just got to be dropped.
You got to throw him away. Like trade him for the 3rd round pick or something. Like somebody got to go.
Yeah, hold on one second.
Here comes the money.
Appreciate the $5 super chat. L says it's not sounding good for Kennedy based on Marsh's comments in the latest interview. I mean, it's just facts, man. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, man.
I would go downtown and give Marsh that work.
I think you're gonna have to.
I go get us. He watch. He watch.
But look, y'all got.
I go get. Listen. I go get Tyler Marsh. Know what's happening, man. I ain't like. Listen.
Tyler Marsh got a boss.
Listen, case on the real. I cannot tell no lie. Kennedy Carter name so hot like Ivo in us. I've been telling you that though. I ain't got to repeat it. I'm talking about in these streets right here. One thing we like in Chicago, we like ballers. We like people like that.
But look,
hold on. Has a boss.
Yeah, but check this out though. Like I said about
Peter never get to his car. Stop playing with me. Allegedly.
Like I said about Camilla over there balling. This is what Angel Reese is doing, yo. She putting some of that heavy lifting to her. This is what Angel Reese out there doing. Check it out. This is what she out there doing.
Yeah.
Look at her. Look at her. Them squats. Look at them squats.
Yeah.
She getting ready for you, Prince. She getting ready for you, Prince. She getting ready for you, Prince, boy. Getting them legs. Next time she see you down in that LSU open run, boy, she coming for you, boy.
I'm gonna be down there. I'm gonna be down there in February. We gonna see.
Oh yeah, she got you.
She got you. Down there in February.
She gonna get you just like old girl Watkins dunked on Ashley Watkins dunked on Sedona Prince. That's Prince. She coming for you. Look at her. That's that good technique, boy. She coming for you, Prince.
Cause last winter. Cause we go back every winter. So like last winter I didn't have a channel. This winter I got a channel. I'm gonna try to get some interviews.
Don't burn no footage you getting dunked on either. Don't be hiding that footage.
Stop it.
Prince, you 5'6", man. You can't do that, man. You're a 5'6" guard, man. You ain't got no place in the WNBA.
Look. I be telling my chat. I'm about to start rolling the ball on their court. They be talking to that noise in the chat. All of them be acting like some basketball experts.
Nah, stay in that weight room, Prince. Leave that ball alone. Stay in that weight room, man. You look better in that weight room, man. Stay in that weight room. I'm gonna start rolling that
ball on their court. We gonna see.
Nah, man. Stay lifting your weights,
man.
I'm
gonna hold the camera, Prince. Like I told you, I'm gonna hold the camera and videotape.
Record it.
Yeah.
Record it.
Nah, you keep throwing that weight around, Prince. That's all. Just keep throwing that weight around, man.
Very wild, man.
It's time to let them youngsters play that ball.
Yeah,
man.
I'm retired, man.
There you go.
Man.
I like that. I like that word, man. Just keep throwing them weights around, man.
Hey.
Y'all be seeing them posts that Prince be having on his community page. He over there throwing them weights around, man, trying to flex his muscles, man. Go ahead and stay with that, Prince.
Hey, Jay Burns, don't listen to no case out, man. I ain't no 5'6". You got my wife in the background laughing.
Your wife said you short, man. Come on, Zoe. Not 5'6", man. Come on, man.
Hey, all y'all gotta do is let me know what park y'all be at, and we gonna see.
What you 5'6"? What you 5'6" and a half?
Here we
Look,
go.
look. I'm 5'4" till I pull up to your park.
You 5'4"? Oh, you play like you 5'6" though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you put that ball on the ground.
Yeah.
I bet you if y'all do it, it's gonna go viral. I bet you.
I'm about to see.
My hands.
Sometimes you gotta, pop out. Sometimes you gotta pop out.
Pop out.
They be getting a little too spicy. Sometimes you gotta pop out.
Hey, Zoe, you know what I be saying, man? I be like, look, man, I ain't even got to throw my accolades around, man.
Right.
Hey,
Right.
I can show you better than I can tell you. That's all I can say, man.
Yeah,
Right.
you can show us how you gonna be out there. Your ACL gonna go out. You better not go out there, K-Sap.
But like I said, once a shooter, always a shooter, man.
Hey, that's facts.
Like, look, my son, man, I don't care how he be trying to do me, man. Every time we get in the gym and go to practice, I always got to let him know, man, I'll shoot your lights out, man. I'm like, Ralphie, you'll shoot your eye out, kid. I'm going to shoot his eye out. You know what I'm saying? Once a shooter,
6'1"
always
Brooklyn.
a shooter.
6'1" Brooklyn.
Prince, you 6'1"?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Is that generous or that you giving yourself 6'1"?
Generous. You can't use the half mark. You can't use the half mark.
You can't use
Lord
that.
have mercy.
Nah, Prince.
My wife 5'7".
Yeah,
So you-
and did you feel like, because you know you did speak with another?
Yeah, so Brooklyn, we the same height.
The Sky organization, where you were like, okay, this is what I'm talking about.
Oh, y'all listening to it, huh?
Yep.
Bro, Claude put that up
That's
there.
why K-Sap should have just brought it up on the show and let us listen to
Nah,
it.
man,
Yeah.
I don't like
tripping.
doing that for y'all. I want y'all like Zoe said, do your research.
Research.
Do your research. I can't give you everything. Do your research, man.
Look, do your research.
Tell them, Zoe, man. You got to do your research, man.
Yeah.
When
Nah,
did he do
Brooklyn.
this interview?
Brooklyn. I be telling people if you 5'11", 6 foot, 6'1", it depending on what shoes you got on, you the same height.
But I'm gonna tell you when I when I was in high school, I was 6'1", right? But I always on the scouting report, man, list me as 5'11". And I'm gonna tell you why. It sounds appropriate when you got a guy out there 5'11" donking it, right?
Right.
So I be saying, look, man, I ain't 6'1", I'm 5'11". On all scouting reports, I told my coach Fasker, man, I'm 5'11". List me as 5'11", man. So when they see that scouting report and you know, you got the tension that you got to do with me, and they be saying, oh, he jump out the gym, make sure you box him out. At 5'11", that looks good. And be like, damn, who's this nigga that's 5'11" out there donking on niggas? It sound good, baby. It sound good. That was my strategy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's good strategy though, especially when people doing scouting reports. That's
Yeah.
good strategy.
Yeah.
Because sometimes coaches do defensive schemes depending on the height.
Yeah.
So like,
Mhm.
you know, so that's good strategy sometimes.
But now, you know, I'll be like, man, look, man, I'm old, man. I think I'm shrinking.
You play ball in Dallas, huh, K-Sap?
Nah, in Maryland. Nah,
In Maryland?
Yeah.
Oh, you were around them dogs.
Yeah, man. You know, I go back. I got stories, man. I go back, man. I don't know if y'all remember Rodney Monroe from NC State.
Yeah.
Him and Chris Corciani, Fire and Ice.
I remember. Yeah. I know Rodney though.
I played against Rodney Monroe, man.
Come on.
He went to St. Maria Goretti, man. Played
Come
against
on.
Dennis Scott too. Yeah.
Dennis Scott from Maryland?
Yeah, he played at Dag, I forgot the
I thought Scott was from Jersey.
Nah, he played look it up real quick. He played we played against Dennis Scott, man. We played against I don't know if y'all heard of this school, St. John's Prospect Hall. It's out of Frederick, Maryland, where they had Jason Capel, Nate James, oh man, all them guys that went to Duke and North Carolina.
Yeah.
Robert Bricky. I know y'all remember Gerard Mustaf. I think Gerard Mustaf passed away, but he played for the Phoenix Suns. He came out of DeMatha, out of the Morgan Wooten.
Who he was there with? Barkley?
Nah, he was there with Robert Bricky. He went to Duke. And who else was it? I got to go back to the list, but yeah, Reggie Williams and goddamn Muggsy Bogues out of DeMatha. They was the best team out of the DC area. Yeah, just look it up, man. But hold on, let me see. Dennis Scott, man, he played it. I'll show you the Dennis Scott. I ain't think you went all the way back to Rodney Monroe, man, North Carolina State.
I be telling people, I be wanting to do NBA content, but I don't be really having nobody that be on my channel be really talk about NBA stuff, so I don't really do it a lot.
Nah, Dennis Scott was born in Hagerstown, Maryland. He was born about 20 minutes from where I was raised at, man. Yeah.
Because Dennis Scott was a class for the NBA. He got drafted in, 96? 97?
90. I forgot.
No, it was before that. It was before that. It was 93?
Yeah,
was
he
it
was
93?
93 class, I think. Yeah, let me see real quick.
We offer our players energy too.
Dog, 8 minutes and 19 seconds. He showed 3 clips of Kennedy Carter, brother. Did you miss that part?
No, I didn't miss it. I watched the whole interview, man.
Saw it?
I watched the whole. Kennedy Carter ain't coming back, man.
I'm saying, but did you see her?
Yeah, I saw
her scoring.
K-Sap, Brooks say drop the link.
I saw it.
I don't know, man. I don't know what to feel. Cause long as I see her, I'm all right. I can see her. Why would you? You know what I mean? You get to choose some clips.
Keep being all right.
Just like, you know what I'm saying? Like me and you, we
keep being all right, man. She ain't coming back, man.
Okay, I don't know. That's your backwards voodoo or something trying to get her back.
Nah, I'm just saying, I want her back, man, but she ain't coming back.
Not the backwards voodoo.
Hey, you and Prince practicing that. You know what I mean?
I think Prince got the pins in you, boy. I don't know. I think when Prince came over, he started stinging you with that pin, boy. Cause you was talking crazy.
No, I had to get him back because he was over there. Man, he was over there juicing them people over there. Suppose Sister Keisha, he had her in the clamps. She didn't know if pick 7 or 5 or put the team together with top 3. He had the goalpost moving so much. I'm just watching this whole. I mean,
hold on. Watch this.
You know, we from Louisiana, so you never know what we doing.
Bro, Claude, this is for you. This is what L said to you. Read that. I'll let you read it.
Cloud March doesn't have anything to do with the clips being played during the interview. That's K. Okay. Show host, producer. I know who K is. Sure.
Oh, she's saying that
he was
people who was interviewing him did that.
I know you probably know.
But March ain't want to speak on it though. Hey, it is what it is, man. I mean,
K-Tap,
Okay, L, you probably know, but I'm just saying, long as I see her, you know what I mean?
I can show you a clip of Kennedy if you want, long as you can see it.
Hey,
I mean,
no, listen. You got to be, listen, you got to be the dumbest. Coach and GM.
We didn't talk about it, man.
Listen, you have to be the dumbest. Coach and GM. To
sound like Big X the plug. I'm the biggest, the largest.
Listen, 1 last year and 2. She's number 1 again this year in scoring. There. And she was number 1 on your team in scoring.
We already know that.
What I'm saying?
We know that. Man.
You gotta understand, bro, Claude. Tyler Marsh works for Jeff P.
K-Sap, we said it weeks ago, and we're not going to keep lying to ourselves. I think we all know, at least we all believe deep down, Carter has been gone because everybody knows there's something in professional sports called the superstar treatment. They get treated a certain way, in a good way. And if a superstar is not getting that superstar treatment, based on historical evidence, they're probably gone. And she is a superstar. We want to sit here and lie to ourselves and say Jeff is playing chess like he's Einstein. I'm starting to believe Jeff don't even know how to spell chess.
Yeah,
Hey, bro,
you will be
hey,
treating
hey.
you will be treating them like they was the big three, and he's
Bro,
not
what a
doing
baby
that.
did.
Hey, bro, Claude, don't worry about it, Brody. I even though I do feel like the writing is on the wall for Kennedy until she gone.
Until she gone.
Until she gone, I'm preaching. She need to, Jeff need to do the right thing. So I'm with you on that.
Well, yeah, I mean, we all want Jeff P to do right. We all
I'm
want
preaching
Kennedy
that.
back.
I'm preaching that. I'm with you. Now, listen, I agree with you, K-Sap. I think the writing on the wall, but I'm gonna just keep preaching it until it happens.
I'm not writing her out. I mean, until she gone. But I mean, it's just like you said, the writing is on the wall.
The writing is on the wall.
We
They keep
want
telling
Kennedy
us.
back. Yeah, but
Listen, the last interview, K-Sap, told me a lot when they actually brought up China and fucking Camilla and still didn't mention Kennedy. I was like, okay.
And you
I said, all right,
the same
I give up. But listen, I just wanted to come up here and clip.
I'm just saying.
I just wanted to.
It's gonna be it's gonna be spray paint. I'm just saying, y'all allegedly wants spray paint to be painted on.
Nah, we can't resort to violence, bro.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying it's allegedly.
But listen, I just wanted to come up here and clear one thing up. K-Sap noticed and Zoe noticed. I'm a huge fan of Sonya Citron, man. I don't want people to think that because of difference of opinions, because I don't agree with the strategy of Zoe and Mo3. I ain't saying nothing wrong with it. I just don't agree with it. But as far as Sonya Citron herself, I'm a huge fan of her. In fact, I was the one saying, like I said, about 2 or 3 weeks ago, before everybody was so high on Sonya, I was the one saying that if Olivia is gone, I don't mind taking her at the number 3 pick. And everybody thought I was crazy then. You know what I mean? And I could even take a step before that, even months before that. K-Sap, no. Actually, I think me and K-Sap was on the same page, because I was saying Olivia's Sanaya Rivers. He was saying at that point, Tahina Pow and Sonya Citron. So he wanted Sonya on the team. And I said, listen, I'm not mad at that. If it don't have to be who I say, I'm not mad at that pick. Right. And then even months ago, me and Zoe was going back and forth over on HD channel about Tahina Pow. Right. And I brought up Sonya Citron name way back then. So I just wanted to say I'm super high on Sonya. It just, it's different opinions on who we think we should pick first. When I look at Chicago, I look at a team that looks totally different when we had a guard playing well. You know what I mean? Even when you go back before the Mabry trade, when Mabry she had good games, she had bad games. When she had good games and she was bringing the ball up, we was looking pretty good. You get what I'm saying?
Too, yeah.
And then we got rid of her. Once we got rid of her, you had
scrambling.
We started scrambling. We did, but we had Lindsay Allen she was hit or miss. That's why I don't think she was a starter. Because she would play well certain games and she wouldn't play well other games, right? And then you had whenever Kennedy was in, Kennedy did Kennedy. But then remember after the break, we had I must just say COVID. Everybody got their conspiracy theories about what happened. But when Kennedy was out, we saw how terrible we looked when we didn't have that lead guard. Yeah. And then when she came back against the Sparks, it looked totally different. And she's not even a pass first guard, right? Kennedy is a score first guard that's willing to pass, right? Olivia is a pass first guard. So you could tell how different we look when we got a high level guard out there on the floor making decisions. You know what I mean? I would agree with Zoe and Mo3. If Olivia was a ball hog and she ain't want to, if she ain't want to give up the ball, I would say maybe we don't need her. But she's the type of person that's looking for people, not just Angel and Camilla. She's looking for, she sees the whole floor. Yeah. You know what I mean? So a player like that, I think you can overthink these things sometimes. I love Sonya Citron and I love what she could bring to the table. But sometimes when you the third pick, when you got a lottery pick, you got a high pick, you got options. So unfortunately, it's a lot of good players out there. There's a lot of different ways we could go. But
again, don't overthink that decision. You got that type of point guard out there, you go lock that down. It's almost like if you got the ability, what's her name on the Aces? Chelsea Gray. They call it a point guard or whatever. Gray.
Chelsea Gray, yeah.
It's almost like if you got the ability to get her and you pass up on her because you done overthought yourself out the. Nah, you go get the point guard position and you lock that down. Olivia's a young Chelsea Gray. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So that again, difference of his opinions. I ain't knocking Zoe. I ain't knocking Mo3 if that's what they feel. Again, I disagree, but it's not a knock to Sonya. I love Sonya Centron game. I just personally wouldn't take her over Olivia.
And that goes to the point that you said, Brooklyn. You got to look at who Olivia Miles is playing alongside of. She's playing alongside of Hannah Hidalgo.
Hannah Hidalgo. Not only Hannah, look at that team. That team is stacked. And when she come down the floor, she's still looking for everybody. She's not looking for one player. She's not. She finds. You know what I mean. Her court vision is crazy. So I just know any team she go to. Like, in fact, with Zoe, you know, Zoe is tricky. You got to watch Zoe talk about, oh, this fits perfectly here. That fits perfectly here. Olivia Miles fit perfectly on damn near every team in the league. So talk about it makes perfect sense. Yeah, of course she's gonna look good in Dallas, but she will also look good in LA. But guess what? She also looks good in Chicago.
and the crazy thing is, Brooklyn, man, you got to stop letting people take credit for all the players you done brought to the forefront. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I came up here and said that, because the way Mo3 was like, I was telling Brooklyn as if I don't know who Sonya is. Like, we just
sent me all the damn names that I need to be on the watch out for in college when we was covering the WNBA from the early part of the season.
That's a fact.
Brooklyn sent me a whole list of names. And when he sent me Olivia Miles, I honed in on that. I was like, let me do the research on Olivia Miles, man.
Listen, piggybacking off of what you're saying, hold on, piggybacking, hold on, Mo3, piggybacking off what you're saying, K-Sap, we ain't even talk about half the players I sent you. I sent you Maddie Westbelt, like, you know what I mean? I'm in tune with this thing. You feel me? So it's like, don't act like I'm against certain players. I love these players, but like, you know what I mean? I sent to Zaya James. I sent Maddie Westbelt. I might even send Gianna Meekins way back then. I'm asking people about Gianna now because nobody want to talk about Gianna. But Gianna needs to be talked about.
Talking about sellers and all them. He sent me a whole list, man.
Yeah, but I was just talking about specifically when Zoe was talking about. That's why I waited for him to bring it up, and then I said, yeah. When you were saying
no, I don't think you said nothing wrong, Mo3. I was just saying, because sometimes things that get misconstrued on, you know, who's big on who. I ain't think you ain't say nothing wrong. I was just saying I fuck with Sonya. Like, don't, you know what I mean? The people like and I again, who knows, who cares? Like, I don't be thinking about how other people feel. I'm only worried about what I say and how I feel, and you know whoever I'm talking to at the time, but. Who knows? People might hear that. It might be like, oh, 80s don't fuck with Sonya. Like, nah, I fuck with Sonya hard body.
Yeah.
Nah, that's not what I was trying to say.
Nah, I know you wasn't, but I just wanted to be clear.
Yeah. We got great point, Brooklyn, man. I appreciate
Man, that was no great point, K-Zap.
Man,
that was no great point. Don't gas him up.
That was a great point, man.
Stop. That was a great point,
man.
Coach, what up, baby?
Coach Marcus.
Listen, you can't.
What's up, man?
Hey, Case, hold on. Before we get to Coach Marcus, you can't listen to Zoe because Zoe always do that. Zoe like arguing with me. Zoe argue with me, and 2 days later we agreeing on the same thing we argued about.
Marcus. Zoe over there doing witchcraft on his channel.
He trolling.
I mean, his whole panel, he straight up. He had my baby sister, Keisha. I had to go save her. I had to go save her. Like, man,
I think Lakeisha had to save you tonight, bro, Claude.
She saved you tonight, Claude. She saved you tonight, man.
She should have saved me because I saved her over there. Because that man.
And look, since Zoe want to argue with me, I wasn't gonna bring this up, right? But since he want to argue with me, Zoe the same person, right? You agreeing with him, right, Mo3? Oh yeah, I agree with Zoe. He the same person that was like, hell nah, maybe at 10, I take Sonya at 10.
Listen, man.
I remember that line.
Anything else he said, I don't know. I'm not saying I agree with everything he said, but
I'm just joking, Mo3. We just playing around, man. We up here joking around.
Yeah, I don't want that to get
let me get Coach. Let me get Coach.
Hey, Coach, what's good, Coach?
What's up, man?
What's good?
What's up, Coach Marcus?
Nothing much, man. Gotta get back in some basketball, man. I've been locked in on my Eagles, bro.
I know, man. Hey, look, man.
Yeah, y'all been doing good over.
Nah, don't let him come in here talking that Eagles talk, man. Talk about them Vikings, man. Y'all talk about the most disrespected team in the double. Yeah, we beared down on your ass last night.
I gotta bring my boy up here. Y'all want to talk football?
We beared down on them Bears last night, and like I told people about Caleb Williams, everybody had high hopes on Caleb Williams. He is downright trash.
I didn't have high hopes, K-Sap. I went with my boy JJ.
Listen. Stop that, man.
You better stop that, K-Sap.
Hold on.
Stop that.
Hey, can I speak what I feel?
Caleb Williams is not trash.
Man,
Caleb Williams is the product. Caleb Williams is the product of a bad coach right now.
Stop.
Man, come on, stop.
But hold on.
Because I say this all the time. Everybody wants to underestimate how the learning curve for an NFL quarterback. Bryce Young took his lumps last year. They said the same stuff.
It's all cute what you saying.
Bryce Young looked like hot garbage last year, and Caleb Williams has at times looked like hot garbage this year. But I guarantee you, he'll be better next year.
But hold on, Coach. Let me ask you.
Coach, who should have been the number one pick?
I think I don't have no problem them picking Caleb Williams because listen, these teams do it.
Jaden should have been a number one.
Yeah, Jaden Daniels should win number one. No. Go ahead, but keep going.
No. But it's
easy. Should have been number one.
But it's easy to say that now. But every team is looking for whatever it is they're looking for. Because there'll be just as many people that will argue against that, and there'll be just as many people that will support that. But it's easy to say now. But people made their choice. People made their choice.
Let me ask you a serious question, Coach Marcus.
Sure.
As being an ex-NFL player that you was,
mm-hmm.
and you in situations like Caleb Williams, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is the coach out there making the throws that Caleb Williams is making?
Nah.
Did you see all the missed throws that he had last night and some of the reads that he didn't go to? Like Aikman was saying last night, his problem is he holds on to the ball too long and don't hit the open receiver when the receiver is there. It was plenty of times that he missed Keelan Allen plenty of times. He missed DJ Moore plenty of times. Like the throws that he was throwing last night, sometimes Brian Flores didn't put the pressure on him and he still was missing throws because he was holding on to the ball too long and was just missing too many opportunities, man. And he's been doing that all season long.
And I got you. And I do not disagree with that. The only thing that I'm saying is, the only thing I say is that that's funny, not funny, but he's giving his honest opinion, and that's what he's supposed to do. But don't forget, Troy Aikman threw 18 interceptions his rookie year. Peyton Manning threw 20 his rookie year. So all I'm saying is these rookies have got to take their lumps.
I'm not gonna take this blasphemy.
You ain't got no choice because we got in your ass last night. Now keep talking, Coach Marcus.
These rookies have got to take their lumps. Bryce Young took his lumps. Look at CJ Stroud. Look at CJ Stroud. Look at CJ Stroud last year and this year. He's regressed a little bit this year, and he came off a high last year, played really well. Then he struggled a little bit this year. So there's a lot of factors in that. And in my opinion, you can't really rate a quarterback. You gotta give him at least 3 years.
Okay,
at least 3 years.
Since you brought up all these quarterbacks, CJ Stroud, Bryce Young, and all that, what have I told people about these Ohio State and Alabama quarterbacks? They ain't pan out in the NFL.
They don't
pan out in the NFL, man. Come on now. Let's keep it a buck, Coach Marcus. You're a football guy. Let's keep it a buck.
Well, Caleb Williams is from SC, bro.
I know he's from SC, and he's pure D garbage.
He was talking about Bryce Young at that time.
Hey, man.
I was just talking about the fact that you brought up these
people, man.
I just brought up the fact that you brought up these Ohio State, CJ Stroud, and all that stuff. Look, these Ohio State and these Alabama quarterbacks do not pan out. Look what happened to Ohio State quarterback Troy Smith. He did not pan out. Look at Bryce Young, Alabama. Hey, look. Bryce Young is pure D garbage in my Bubba Dub voice.
Bryce Young is going to be much better next year. He took leaps and bounds this year than he was last year. So let me say it like this. Something must have changed because Bryce Young's last 6 or 7 games, he has looked markedly better than he did when he started. So something changed. Coaching matters.
He couldn't even beat the Cowboys.
Coaches matter.
Hey, Sam,
organizations matter.
This is what Coach Marcus is saying.
I don't want to hear it.
Everybody's not pro ready when they come in. Some people
everybody wants their quarterback.
Caleb was ready. Caleb ready, Sister Keisha. Caleb is listen. Hold on.
All
right. Appreciate you.
Y'all acting like this boy ain't being sacked the way he being sacked. Y'all acting like
because he holds on to the ball too long, bro, Claude. He got his timing with this stuff. 3-step drop and let the ball
First of all, y'all want to in pocket. They want to in pocket.
Justin Fields trash.
Then they don't want. Listen, man. Y'all listen. People confuse me with this BS, man.
The best quarterback y'all ever had was McMahon. Let's keep it a buck.
No, Vince Evans was. That's what I'm saying. You don't know my team. Vince Evans was the best quarterback that we had, and he was.
I used to rock with Chicago when they had Walter Payton in the fridge in the Super Bowl shuffle. Come on now, bro, Claude. Don't do that to me, man.
Vince Evans got him now. Vince Evans, you forgot.
I don't think Caleb Williams is trash. I'm not going as far as what
Caleb Williams is pure D garbage.
Caleb Williams is taking his lumps right now.
See, y'all giving Caleb Williams. See, y'all don't want to keep it a buck.
Caleb Williams got a lot of bad habits that somebody's got to coach out of him.
Y'all don't want to keep it a buck. Justin Fields, when he was in Chicago, pure D garbage. They should have never got away from Mitchell Trubisky. He pure D garbage.
Let me tell you what Justin Fields ran into. Justin Fields ran into the same thing Bryce Young ran into last year. Yeah, Chicago had a hot garbage offensive line. And
so when it's going to stop? When it's going to stop?
Offensive line, man. They got the same dudes came right back. Can't
let me ask this question.
Stay on his feet, man.
As a quarterback.
Everybody else in the whole league got more than he do, bro. Everybody in the league. Do you understand how bad this offensive line is? Everyone, they 12.
Go ahead, Lakeisha.
Oh, come on, that means
let me ask
something.
this question. Are you guys saying that Caleb Williams needs to be in a particular system to be successful? Or
that's basically what
saying.
That's all.
Or are you saying he hasn't developed certain things and he has such bad habits that if he doesn't have
bad
a
habits,
coach,
exactly,
he's not
Keisha. Listen. When he was at SC, he was able to hold on the ball and scramble and let it go. Right. You can't do that in NFL. No. If you want to be a prototype quarterback in the NFL and you in a system, 3-step drop. Them defensive ends are just as fast as you. Defensive tackles coming up the gut, they just as fast as you. Last night, if you're looking at the film tape from last night, it was so many times that he held onto the ball without Brian Flores putting the pressure on him, and he was just missing throws. You go back to that, it was like 3rd down, and I think Darnell Mooney broke free right in the middle of the screen. He missed that read because he want to hold on to the ball. That's the problem with Caleb Williams. Pure D trash.
I ain't gonna let you just cut the pass to pieces.
That's a legitimate criticism.
That front line is horrible. It's trash. So don't act like I got a segment coming on the Chicago Bears too. And I'm gonna break the whole thing down and I'm gonna let you see trash. That boy don't.
You ain't gotta let me see because I know. You ain't gotta let me see
what you want the man to do. I mean,
trash.
You still have.
He got less than 3 seconds.
Bro, Gab, don't matter.
3 seconds on
that has nothing to do.
Everybody talking about this offensive line, man. Cut that out, man.
Because the offensive line has a lot to do with it. But when you got bad habits, you got bad habits. And Caleb Williams, what K-Sap is saying, that is a valid criticism. But that is the same thing that happens to a lot of rookies. And the fact that he doesn't have a very good offensive line doesn't help his situation. And now this is what I'll say with Caleb Williams, because Caleb Williams has had some good games. And when you see the good games that he's had, if he's done it once, he can do it again. This is where the coach comes in. The coach takes the good games and looks at the bad games, and you got to pick and choose. All like, this is what we need to work on. The coach has got to take him to the next level because every rookie is going to go through the same shit. Every one of them. Jaden Daniels is going through the same stuff.
Look at the rest of his year.
You look at
the rest of his year.
A few weeks ago, Bo Nix. That's the rookie of the year. Then he had that game where he threw 5 interceptions. So everybody's got to take their lumps, and coaching matters. And right now, that whole situation with the Bears ain't good. So you gotta, whatever he did this year, you're gonna have to flush it down the toilet anyways. Because you're gonna have a new coach with a new offensive coordinator. You're gonna have a whole new system. The problem with that is you done invested with him, so you stuck with him. So you better find a coach that can really coach him.
Shanahan.
Whoever it is.
And I will say this. When y'all go to this offensive line, I go 3 years ago. Kirk Cousins with the Minnesota Vikings. Our offensive line was pure D garbage. But Kirk Cousins was still making sweet potato pie out of cornbread. That's what he was doing. And you look at his numbers 3 years ago with our terrible offensive line. We couldn't block nobody to save our soul. But Kirk knew one thing. If I can get the ball away, I still got JJ out there. I still had Adam Thielen. I still had my targets.
Yeah, but that ain't fair because Kirk Cousins.
It ain't fair.
See, there y'all go. Y'all moving the goalpost. It ain't fair now.
Nah, the Kirk Cousins was 33 years old 3 years ago.
And how? Okay, 3 years, 33 years old. How old is Caleb Williams?
No, the point is he's a 19-year vet at that point.
It doesn't matter. You got to get better.
Rookie. Now you.
And just like I said, Coach Market, it's the bad habits that Caleb Williams has brought from SC to the NFL. Until he shakes them bad habits, he's gonna be pure D garbage.
Come on,
correct. Until he shakes them bad habits. And you can go back and look at Kirk Cousins' his first couple years in the league. He had some of them same bad habits. So you can't compare a 9 or a 10-year veteran to a rookie going through the bullshit.
But nobody was high on Kirk Cousins coming out of Michigan State. Nobody was high on him. Everybody was high on Caleb Williams coming out of USC. He could have been a potential back-to-back Heisman Trophy winner.
It doesn't matter. That shit don't matter to me.
So why did the Bears get rid of their coach? If they knew he was going through,
it wasn't the coach; it was the offensive coordinator.
Why did they get rid of him?
Eberflus was hot garbage too. Eberflus should have been fired last year.
They making an excuse.
Was supposed to have been fired last year.
They making an excuse for Caleb Williams. That's all.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't really evaluate the offensive coordinator if the quarterback play is bad.
Thank you. Go ahead, Keisha. Cook them, Keisha.
You can't have it both ways.
Exactly.
Sure
you can't.
Nobody asking for both ways.
He's got developmental issues and he's missing open receivers and say the offensive coordinator is bad too.
That's what I'm saying. The offensive coordinator is not out there throwing the ball. The offensive coordinator.
That's easy to say when your ass ain't got PTSD. It's easy to say when your ass ain't. It's easy for y'all to say that when the hog maws ain't coming on your ass. It's easy to say when you ain't got them big fellas running at you and
but here's the thing,
listen, them maniacs coming at you in full speed, wanting to take
what does that have to do with when you got time you missing throws?
Hold on,
man, he ain't got no time.
Let me get him right quick.
That's come a dime a dozen. Don't talk about the quarter that you get when you already got a whole bunch of pennies. That's happening. Come on, K-Sal. I'm gonna give you what my grandmama say. Don't talk about the quarter that you got and you got a whole bunch of pennies around the corner. So go, man. Come on, K-Sal. Y'all kicked our ass last night. I take that. But don't
kick y'all's ass every time we done played y'all. What's the difference?
Let me say this, bro, Claude. Let me just say this. When Joe Burrow came into the league, I'm just using that as a comparison. When he was a rookie, his offensive line was trash. Hell, they still a little trash.
And they still made it all the way to the joint.
You still could see that he was a good quarterback.
Yep.
Right?
Caleb not trash.
Lakeisha, the only thing with that is you got to remember Joe Burrow, and that's my homeboy. He from Cincinnati, plays for Cincinnati. But Joe Burrow's a unicorn. You ain't gonna find too many rookies that played like Joe Burrow.
See how they move the goalposts. See how they move the goalposts.
Nah, K-Sap, you 100% right. Caleb Williams missing throws. all of that that's on him. But I'm telling you, in the film room, you got to have the right coach. It's just like, this is the best way I can describe it. And everybody's been through this. Everybody had that one teacher in school for whatever reason. That was the teacher you connected with. That was the teacher you learned the best from. It's the same way in locker rooms when you have coaches. You got to get a good coach that can really get you to understand whatever the offense that you running. Now, the problem is when you running something and you got a bad offensive line or whatever the situation is in Chicago, Caleb Williams is running for his life. He's missing open receivers, and he's not doing a very good job, which they're going to light him up in the film room. They're going to light him up. But
boy, they say that
when
Brett
you get
Favre
a,
was
when you
trash
get a,
in 1991.
when you get a, he got a. The way I look at it is, he ain't no different than a lot of these other quarterbacks. He just right now he's taking his lumps.
Sister Keisha,
Now,
they said
here's the problem with Caleb Williams right now. They got to
I'm
start.
not giving up
square
on
one
it, bro,
again.
Claude. Not like ASAP.
Coach, tell him, Coach. Coach, tell him.
They got to start from square one again because now they got to wipe out everything. Now he got to unlearn everything.
Everybody
because now you're gonna have a
move,
new
though.
OC and you gonna have a new scheme, and hopefully it'll be better, and hopefully he can figure out. And I'll give you an example. One, what's the boy from Miami coming out? Cam Ward?
Cam Ward, yeah.
Cam Ward.
They talking about him possibly going to New York, right? I know it's between him, Shador, and
I don't think Cam
and
Ward
Travis.
gonna be picked that high.
Wherever he goes, the rumor is that his coach is going to end up with him, and the reason why they're doing that is because they want his quarterback's coach to be in the offensive room so they can implement some of that offense, something that he's used to and that he can pick up a lot quicker.
Awesome.
That's the difference.
I mean, when you pick up stuff, I understand what y'all saying. When you pick up stuff, that does not take away all the missed throws, the time in which your receivers. I saw Allen on the sideline trying to let Caleb Williams know, look, I'm gonna be here, and you're still not getting me the ball. That's what I'm talking about. The missed throws, and all the receivers that are wide open, and you don't give them an opportunity. The passes that you're throwing over the head that's going out of bounds, you don't even give him an opportunity.
He's a rookie.
That's
we could tolerate Angel Reese around the rim.
Look,
I mean, listen, K-Sap.
Me personally,
Brett
hey,
Favre,
how do we
switch to Angel Reese?
Hey, appreciate y'all tuning in. I mean, good night. I mean, if y'all got to go, good night. It ain't no big deal.
Brett Favre, his rookie year, they thought he was trash. They traded him to Green Bay. They threw him away.
Who threw him away?
Atlanta. Brett Favre played for Atlanta his rookie year.
So
Ain't
what
that
do
right,
you mean they
Coach?
throw him away?
Is that right,
Yeah.
Coach?
So what do you mean they throw him away?
They threw him away.
They ain't throw him away. Brett Favre got out of there because of the situation. Brett Favre,
on,
he
man.
wanted to come in and play.
He was not successful at all.
He's a Hall of Famer. You
It's
talk
all
to
right,
me.
but he
You
still
talk
had
to
a
me
rookie
later
year.
if Caleb
But
Williams
he
even
still had
gets
a
to
rookie
that.
year, though, Coach. Listen,
Yeah, y'all
Coach,
got to stop blaming these
K-Sap,
offensive linemen.
K-Sap,
Man.
he had a rookie year, K-Sap. All I'm
A
telling
better
you
example, a better example would be Josh Allen.
Okay, same thing.
Josh Allen's first 2 years in Buffalo, they
Same
were trying to
thing.
get him out of there.
Look at
Josh
him.
Allen couldn't hit the broadside of a barn.
They
But
was trying to get rid of him just a few years ago.
he took his lumps. All you got to do now, if next year, at the end, he got a 4-year deal, so you stuck with him. So
Yeah.
if
I'll ride it
by
out.
the end, if this time next year you still got the same gripes, then they're gonna do what they got to do, and they're gonna realize that maybe
like
he's not
Justin
that.
Fields.
Talk to me next
straight
year with
losses.
Caleb Williams, and let's see the maturation going into next year. We
That's
saw
what
that
you
with
wanna
Justin.
see.
We saw that with Justin Fields.
Justin Fields
Yeah, but
had
Justin
12
Fields
straight losses, dog.
Justin
we
Fields
live
was running
past
for his
that.
life too.
We live past 12 straight losses. We could deal with Caleb winning his first 5 games. That's all. I mean, we could deal with that. He at least
Okay, I'm gonna give y'all a prime example, and then I'm done with this, and I'm gonna close the show out. I'm gonna give you a prime example. All that money that the Dallas Cowboys played Dak Prescott, and you saw what Dak Prescott was doing. He's missing throws and all that stuff like that.
Yeah.
Two years ago when he broke his leg, right? They got a Cooper Rush coming there and won 8 straight games. So what's the difference? So what's the difference? Dak is a high, he's one of the highest paid quarterbacks in the NFL, right? And he's supposed to be this guy. He's supposed to lead you to the promised land. He got hurt, and Cooper Rush came in there, and Cooper Rush was moving that ball, getting CeeDee Lamb involved, and getting everybody involved. Why come Dak couldn't do that? That's the point that I'm getting at. It's the throws, right? Caleb Williams' throws is not NFL throws right now. He still has the bad habit he had at USC, holding on to the ball too long, not going through his progressions, not hitting the check downs and stuff like that. And that's why he's always running for his life. If you would take the 3-step drop, hit the man on the slant, hit the man across the middle, give him a post route, give him the 9 route, and throw a good ball, we'd be talking about something different with Caleb Williams. We'd be talking about
you need short yardage passes.
And he missed a lot of that last night.
They need short to mid and tempo. That's what they need.
He missed a lot of that last night. And sometimes when he gets in that hurry up mode, that's when he speeds himself up. That's when you see the errant throws.
That's coaching.
I'm with you. That's coaching. No,
I got you. Hey, look, man. I'm gonna wrap this show. I'm gonna wrap this show up today.
Hey, you gonna have to put Caleb Williams in the trash bag.
Yeah,
he only played a few games.
Trash.
Now listen, the NFL is a results-based business. So that the criticism is legit. But I'm just saying that
I'm gonna stay on his neck until he proves me wrong. I'm about proving me wrong.
And you have every right to, but at the end of the day, you stuck with him because he's the first round pick. So Chicago has to do everything they can to make it right.
We have to do everything we can. Hey, I'm sucking up losses. Didn't you see my last thing? I'm asking what we doing. I know you was
the same conversation next year. It is what it is.
Y'all gonna say K-Sav, you was right, man. I respect what you were saying.
And K-Sav, let's keep it 100. You know I know what you're talking about because we just went through the same shit last week with Jalen.
Yeah. But I didn't like how Jalen came to the interview. Is that what y'all wanted? Nah, that ain't what y'all wanted. That's
no. No, the answer is yes. That's exactly what we
wanted. Yeah.
You didn't do that against Carolina. What AJ Brown said was 100%.
But is that what Jalen Brown wanted? Think about that. Is that what Jalen Brown wanted? I mean, AJ Brown wanted? Is that what AJ Brown? Be real. Is that what AJ Brown wanted?
When AJ Brown said what he said, he was 100% right.
I know he was 100% right, but when I say when Jalen Hurts came to the interview, he said, "Is that what y'all wanted?" And I said to myself when he said that, "Nah, that's what AJ Brown wanted."
You know what AJ Brown's issue was, and I'm saying this because I went back and watched the tape.
He missed him on that. He missed him on that one.
He missed him on the one, and then he missed AJ too. Open. Yeah, the first play of the game.
Yeah.
But he missed AJ probably about 3. He had 3 opportunities.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, Jalen played like shit versus Carolina.
Yeah.
We came out with the win, but Jalen played like shit. So I ain't have a problem.
We talked about that, Coach Marcus. I don't care how he played. He still found a way to win.
And
that's the thing about Caleb Williams. He ain't found a way to win, man. He ain't found a way to win. He makes it exciting, late in the game when he's on these little charges and stuff, but he still comes up short.
He got to finish.
Man.
He got to learn how to finish, man. I don't know what that was on the bench, though.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just with Caleb Williams. I'm going to take this back. I ain't even going to call the man trash because he's in the NFL. But at the same time, it's just the missed throws and the errant throws and holding on to the ball as long as he does, waiting for receivers to come open. You only got so much time, bro, Claude. Them defensive ends and them defensive tackles are bearing down your neck.
Yeah, but that's something that happens with most rookies. Because with rookies, they have a problem throwing somebody open. Because to your point, they're used to the college game where they can hold the ball a little bit longer. The NFL, you got to trust, and that's probably one of the most difficult things for a young quarterback to do. Throw to an area and trust that your guy's gonna be there.
Coach,
that's one of the hardest things to do.
You got a kid with some of those small bad habits. He got an arm, but you got a kid. Just say Caleb Williams is your kid. Let's see. Is it coaching or is it the kid?
It's the kid.
It's a little bit of both.
Yeah.
The kid got bad habits that he can overcome.
Well,
because because he's a winner.
But here's the deal. Here's the deal. And everything you say is right. And again, I'm living proof because number one, I played with Randall Cunningham and I'm watching Jalen Hurts. Right? But at the end of the day, you even look at Randall. Randall didn't get his prime until he got out of Philadelphia and played with Minnesota. That's when you saw Randall Cunningham like, oh snap.
That was Houdini that came to Minnesota.
Yeah,
that was Houdini.
But that was the coaching staff in Minnesota was much better than what we had in Philly on the offensive side. Our defense was solid.
I'm gonna let y'all hang y'all's hat on that. I'm gonna let y'all hang y'all's hat on that. But
in this situation, Caleb Williams has a lot to learn. He's got the talent, but part of that, yes,
the talent's there.
Yeah, part of that is coaching.
That's all I wanted to hear you say, K-Sap.
In my opinion, you got to get the guys quick. A coach has got to be able to say, "All right, this is what these guys' faults are. Let's get him. Let's figure out how to get the ball out of his hands quick."
Yeah.
Now, if the quarterback is not doing that, that's on him.
Yeah.
Because K-Sap is right to the point where the coaches don't throw third down passes. They're not calling audibles. They're not picking up the blitz. None of that. But that's Caleb Williams' job, and rightfully so. Right now, he is playing like hot garbage, but it's up to him. This is a results-based business, man. You got to get it together.
And I will say this, when you talk about talent, and I'll say this, and I'm going to close the show out, man. Pure talent, fatal flaw.
Yeah. We'll see next year.
Yeah. You got to
take it. But again, it depends on who you think they're going to get. Who you think Chicago going to hire?
Man, they better go after Shanahan, man.
I don't know, man. They better.
What about old boy from Tennessee?
Who?
Vrabel.
I don't know him.
I don't know.
You ain't feeling that?
I ain't feeling that. Vrabel.
Mike Vrabel.
I'm not feeling that, man. I'm not feeling that.
You want an offensive coach?
Yeah.
I think that'd be best suit for y'all.
You think Shanahan? You think Shanahan is out of San Fran?
Yeah, from the year that they had. Yeah.
A lot of injuries though.
Hey, I look. I don't even want to extend this show because I'm about to wrap it up, man. But look,
but
when I say this, when you're talking about San Francisco, and I've been trying to tell people, man. I've been trying to tell people about fucking Kyle Purdy. I've been trying to tell people about Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy's a system dude, dog. You take away his weapons, now show me what you got. And we seen his weapons is gone. He ain't got nothing. Yeah. If he ain't got Christian McCaffrey coming out of that backfield, taking them check downs and getting them yak yards, we ain't got nothing. When Debo ain't catching the ball, they ain't got nothing. Ayuk's not there, they ain't got nothing.
Debo was embarrassing, man.
Exactly.
That was embarrassing.
And then when your defensive linebackers checking out on you, you ain't got nothing. Your system is crashing. Your system has imploded, right?
With the exception of Antonio Brown.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't think I'd ever seen that before in football. Well, you walked out during a game.
Yeah, walked out during a game. But they trying to advocate to get that linebacker suspended for the rest of the year. But the thing about
they don't want to. If they suspend him, they can't. They don't have to pay him.
Pay him, yeah. So the thing about it is that whole San Francisco system has crashed, man. Crash and burn.
You think they're gonna get rid of Lynch too?
Man, look, hey, something got to give in San Francisco. I know we talking about the injuries, but you got to look at it like this. Look at all the injuries the Lions got.
Oof. Yeah.
And look at them still balling. Yeah, they took a hard-fought loss against Buffalo, but I've never seen a quarterback throw for over 500 yards, 5 touchdowns, and still take an L. But you got to understand, they depleted on the offensive side of the ball and the defensive side of the ball. And I'm telling people, and I'm going to say it here first, and I'm going to end the show out, the Lions ain't going nowhere no time fast, man. We win in that North. We got the showdown with them at the last game of the year in Detroit. David Montgomery went down with the MCL. We fitting to get that North. And if the Eagles don't be careful, we coming for that number 1 spot.
All my Detroit family members finna have a problem with you, Case.
Y'all gonna have to come through Philly, man.
Nah, hey, look.
That's what it's going to
You
do.
know, I got family in Philly. I'll be there, coach.
Hey,
I was there
the Redskins getting y'all, coach.
Nah.
And y'all mess around and let Dallas pop y'all.
I don't buy into that. We got to take a loss before we get to the playoffs. I don't believe in that bullshit. Our bad game was Carolina.
Okay. Well,
we got that
out the system.
We got that out of the system.
Okay.
So y'all don't see us.
Y'all running the table.
Yeah.
Y'all running the table.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hey, I respect that.
I'm over there talking big shit.
No, I'm talking what I know.
No, because Sam Darnold. Listen, Sam Darnold is lighting it up, but defense wins championships.
Exactly, and we got a defense, but these last couple games, man, people been running on us, man. We got to tighten that up.
And we got the best defense.
But as far as
Jalen Carter is a grown man,
he is a grown man. Hey,
and so is Nolan Smith.
So is Green. Hey, so is Greenlaw.
Hey, and so is Zach Vaughn and Quinyon Mitchell. And Cooper DeJean.
Look, I'll tell you this right. I would tell you like this.
That's why you play the game, bro.
When I told people about Danielle Hunter, we didn't re-sign Danielle Hunter, let him go to Houston. I said, I ain't mad because we got the replacement right out of Houston and what's his name? Green. What's our guy? Greenwood, Greenlaw, or whatever his name is. But the dude from Minnesota that we got from Houston. I keep botching his name up.
I can't place
the one that had the strip sack last night on Caleb Williams.
I didn't see the game, so
yeah. But our defense, man, when you got all kinds of mixed packages, just like Troy Aikman said last night, in order for Flores to run the defenses that he has, you got to have the personnel.
That's what Flores.
Yeah. Look what Van Ginkel's doing. Van Ginkel brought him along. You know what I'm saying? When he was in Miami, he brought him on over, right? And then you got Byron Murphy playing the way but Gilmore, he's out with the what's name. But Fabian Monroe stepped up last night. We still got the hard hitting Harrison Smith. You know what I'm saying? We got Dallas Turner. Dallas Turner going to be a problem when you unleash him. You know what I'm saying? I know Orlando, Ivan Pace is hurt, but then you got Harrison Phillips storing up that middle. So we got it. You know what I'm saying? Even, I like Cam Robinson's on the offensive line, the replacement when what's your name went down.
Kennesaw?
Darrisaw went down. So we all right, man. I'm just taking one game at a time, man. But Keisha, I appreciate you holding it down in the chat, still talking basketball. But hey, hey, look, we not shallow, so if y'all can swim, let's go deep, man. We can talk basketball, we can talk football, man. We can cross over. You know what I'm saying?
We right in it too.
Yeah, you right in the mix. You might learn something on this football thing, man. We know how to cross you over. You know what I'm saying? So
hey, he got
Grenard.
Grenard. I tried to help him on Caleb Williams.
Yeah.
I tried to help, even though I twerk for hey, let me tell you something, bro, Claude.
He like Jaden Daniels.
I twerked for him a long time.
I don't think Washington Red. I don't think the Commanders' offensive line that great. But Jaden Daniels, man, he letting that ball. He doing his reads and he's slinging it. That's why Matthew Stafford is so hard to sack because he gonna sling that. He gonna take that 3-step drop and he gonna let it go to Puka Nacua or Cooper Kupp. He gonna let it go.
Caleb Williams, he got PTSD.
Look, you in Chicago. Hey, Gingerbread man, you in Chicago, man. Give him a call. Put the fix in. Just let him know he got to let the ball go, man. Just get the ball out your hand. But listen, if you sit back there with the ball in your hand for 5 to 7 to 10 seconds, you bound to get your ass sacked. You bound. He was getting his ass lit up last night, and that was on him.
No, hey man, all them sacks went on him, man.
Yeah, and man, I'm gonna shut it down.
And
let me know if you want to connect on some more football this week,
man.
Bro.
Let me know, man. Just hit me up, man. Anytime, man. I'm ready to rock and
roll. I was over there when you the other day. You saw me, right? I was over there for a minute with you. Yeah, I checked in. Yeah, you already
this is
know.
my first day. This is my first day going live this week, man. I've been crazy busy this week.
Me too, man. I took a 2-day hiatus, man, and everybody been missing me. Like I've been going. And I was MIA. I wasn't MIA, man. I took 2 days off, man. And they had the gun pointed down my throat. Where you at, man? Look,
they missing me,
bro. They say the Falcons They going with old Penix, huh?
Yeah, they got to go with Penix. Kirk Cousins, man, I don't like what I see in Kurt, man. I really don't. I'm pissed off that Kurt really forced his way out of Minnesota. But I'm glad that opened up the opportunity when JJ McCarthy got hurt and we had to sign Sam Darnold. That just gave. But see, this is going to be the problem, Coach Marcus. Then I'm gonna let you go. Somebody gonna offer. They're gonna offer Sam Darnold a bag next year.
Rightfully so.
They're gonna offer him the bag, man. That's gonna put us in a bad. That's gonna put us in.
You know what though?
But Sam Darnold might have just needed a new place to go.
Something that I've been seeing lately, but usually it happens like with the running backs, with the lower tier running backs. Because it happened with Miles Sanders. But you look at all of these quarterbacks included, they got to make a decision, especially when everything is so prevalent. Do they take the bag or do they take the bigger chance of winning?
Yeah.
That's what because I mean, Kirk Cousins, shit. I'm waiting for him to release his book, How to Be a Millionaire. I don't know.
Somebody said he'd have made like $298 million in his time. Just getting away with the money.
The playoffs one time.
Yeah. But you know what's crazy though? This Minnesota team this year is almost like the year we had Case Keenum, right?
Yep.
So Case Keenum took us on a long ride, the Minnesota Miracle and stuff, and then we faced Philly in the NFC Championship and got ousted, right? But the thing about it is, this is the same thing I look at Sam Darnold, man. This is the same way I look at Sam Darnold. But do you pay him all this money for next year when you know you got a JJ McCarthy that was looking good in the preseason before he, went down? So it's
all I can say is
be tough, man.
It's hard to move him the way he's been playing.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Because is JJ McCarthy going to give you that type of production?
I know, but do you give Sam Darnold guarantee $40 million?
Probably not, because you done already invested. You done already invested in McCarthy, so
that's what I'm saying.
That's a tough one, man. That is a tough one.
But then you brought in Danny Dimes, man. Yep. You know what I'm saying?
But, everybody knows that situation. He's a backup. The problem is what does Sam Darnold want? Because if he goes somewhere else, guarantee you he's not going to have the same. Everything is aligned right now. The minute something changes, it's not the same.
I think, like you said, with the coach Kevin O'Connell, man, he helps him along the way. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
and that's what I'm saying. You can put your quarterback in a position to be successful, but you got to go out there and deliver. Like a lot of people wasn't sold on Sam Darnold early when we was winning because they gonna say, "Hey, is he gonna turn back into the Sam Darnold that played with the Jets?" You know what I'm saying? And in Carolina. But see, the thing about that's the thing. But see, I've seen in weeks, because that's my team. I've seen in weeks where Sam Darnold has done some impressive things. When the rubber meets the road, Sam Darnold, when he settles down, he makes plays and he gets us right back into the game. Like a team will get a touchdown, Sam Darnold will come right back down and respond. And that's what we need. You know what I'm saying?
What would you do?
Man,
what would you keep McCarthy or Sam Darnold?
Don't ask me that, man. I really haven't put too much thought in that, man. I'll cross that bridge when I get there, but it depends on how this season ends out.
Because I mean, let's be real. Sam Darnold's only 27.
I know he's a young guy. I mean, he's
in his prime.
Yeah,
McCarthy was what pick?
He was our we had the 18th pick. What pick we had?
So he was the top pick.
He was our number one pick. Yeah.
Yeah. So they got to ship Darnold. Or I mean, not necessarily though, because you look at what they did with Jordan Love in Green Bay.
I like Jordan Love, man. I ain't gonna front, man. I like Jordan Love.
Listen, Jordan Love
is
how you develop a quarterback.
Yeah. Because he sat there and he got schooled by,
He sat there back when Aaron
Aaron
was still good.
But
y'all
that's
really
what I'm
think
saying.
Aaron Rodgers was schooling Jordan Love?
Nah, but listen, you got to look at the quarterback tree. You got to look at the quarterback tree. Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers sat behind Brett Favre, right? He got that Brett Favre-esque in him, right? Jordan Love got that Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers-esque in him. So he's been groomed well. He wasn't the type of quarterback that came in and you threw him right in the fire.
Right.
Aaron Rodgers. Oh no, I was just giving more props to the staff than to Aaron Rodgers.
Well, Aaron Rodgers was a dick.
Yeah.
I do not like him, but that does not take away from that boy can sling the rock.
Yeah.
Oh, of course he can. I just
there is something to be
mentor.
said. There is something to be said when you sit behind a Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
There's something to be said for that. So
he got taught well.
Exactly. So
I just
you learn what to do.
Mentor, that's all.
And you learn what not to do.
And I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna close it out.
You done said you're gonna close it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna close it out. Yeah. Hey, if Drew Bledsoe does not get hurt for the Patriots and they threw Tom Brady in the fire, y'all think Tom Brady would still have the same career he had? And I'll leave it at that. Y'all can put your answers in the chat.
Nope. Because he would have ended up somewhere else.
Man, Coach Marcus, I didn't have this argument with people when we just talking outside of a podcast, just normal talk, like in office talk before the pandemic. I've always said this. You think about it. If Drew Bledsoe never gets hurt,
they still go to the Super Bowl.
Exactly. Tom Brady's career would not be the same.
I agree. Because everything changes. Yep. Because a big part of that was him and Belichick together.
Say that one more time, and then we're gonna get up out of here.
Him and Belichick together. If you break up that combination, I think Tom Brady still wins the Super Bowl, but he is nowhere near what he is right now.
Yep.
Plus, and he's not with Gronk.
He was 40 though, man. He was 40.
Nah, we ain't talking about it in his 40s. We talking about when he took over for the Patriots.
If he leaves the Patriots, he doesn't have Gronk.
When he took up,
he doesn't have Edelman.
Right, he don't have Gronk.
Because
it's
look,
a whole different. I'm telling you, man, the recipe matters. Coach, player.
Because look at it like this, steady serving. If Bledsoe does not get hurt, I think the Patriots still go to the Super Bowl.
I agree. I don't think they win it though.
Yeah, they wouldn't win it, but they still beat the AFC. They be in the Super Bowl, and then that forces your hand. Tom Brady.
They probably would have still. I don't know about that. I think they probably would have still won it because they didn't need Tom Brady to be great to win that.
They had the players. Exactly. They had the players.
They had the players.
They had the personnel. Yeah. They had the personnel.
They just need competent. They just needed competent quarterback play. They didn't. Tom Brady wasn't no Hall of Famer win that first Super Bowl. They didn't.
That's
need
all
him to
Chicago need is a competent quarterback, and they
just need a competent quarterback.
The one thing about Tom Brady that nobody really gives him credit for. I put Tom Brady in that same category like Peyton Manning. That somebody that can instantly break down the defense and know where to go with the ball immediately.
Oh, I get
Brady is a savant, and there's not many quarterbacks that can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
He sees the whole field.
Sister Keisha, check it out. We on Simply Ball Dropping Podcast with my main man, K-Sap. The man, listen, the baddest man that's right on the podcast. You know what I'm saying, in these streets here. We appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. We got Coach over here, going over there to that channel.
Again. Yeah,
you know
he's trash. Caleb trash. Justin Fields
Y'all see me, I'll be on tomorrow. Steady serving. Y'all can check me out tomorrow at 8 o'clock.
All right. Hey, he's still trash, man. Hey, but I appreciate everybody in the chat.
All right,
everybody that stuck around for the football talk. Y'all got your football knowledge tonight. We talked our basketball. A lot of people wanted to run when we started talking about football.
See your jersey back there, man.
Hey, real quick, when does the Unrivaled start?
January, what, the 17th?
17th.
Okay.
17th. Yes, sir.
Gotcha.
I can't wait.
I'm interested now.
Put Cam Brink up there, even though she hurt.
Yeah, I can't wait, Coach.
All right, look, check this out, man. Brooklyn about to go live. Y'all can venture over to Brooklyn channel, man, if y'all want to keep on this basketball talk. But I think we had a great football conversation, man.
That was really good.
We outside of you, ball dropping.
Outside, talk about my.
I see you, bro, Claude. You be twerking for the football players.
Yeah,
too.
we got it. And I'm glad Keisha stayed around. See, Keisha well versed, man. I appreciate that, man.
Yeah,
we got somebody that's well versed, like LaKeisha Green.
Like K-Sap, I'm a sports guy. So I even, used to sit down with my father, y'all, real quick. My father was born in 1930, y'all. Those that was born in the 30s, what was the number one sport for those kids that was born in the 30s? Baseball.
Look, I talk baseball, I talk boxing, I talk
baseball, I play baseball.
I talk it all, man. It ain't a sport
boxing
that I
is
can't
starting
talk.
to disappoint me sometimes.
Hey, if you want to get on the boxing, I cook in boxing too, man.
It's starting to disappoint me.
You want to talk baseball? I talk baseball.
South
you want to talk ping pong? You want to talk bowling? You want to talk ice skating? You want to talk bowling? You want to talk jousting, fencing? I give it to you.
Nah, I ain't do none of that, homie.
Hey, look,
I do some tennis with you.
It ain't about what you know, it's how you know it.
Right.
I'm getting out of here, man.
All right,
because you ain't gonna never cut this off. I'll let you. Hey, I'll be in touch, K-Sap.
Listen,
all right, cool.
Go over to the Brooklyn 80s, baby. Y'all going over there to this channel, give my brother some support, give him some love, and then you know what I'm saying, you get on steady serving ENT.
Hey, look, hold up, I'm gonna say this. Everybody that's still in the chat, man, I want y'all to drop a 1 in the chat if y'all appreciate our football content that we just displayed and gave y'all some knowledge on. Just drop a 1 in the chat.
And hit that like button.
Let me know that y'all support that. Drop a like, drop a 1 in the comment. Tell LaKeisha she did her thing, stood 10 toes down.
Right there. Even though you said something about my boy.
Thank you, Uncle J.E.
Working with K-Sap.
Thank you, Dwayne Walker. See, that's what I'm talking about.
Uncle Jay. I didn't even know you was in here. What's up?
Superfly, I appreciate that, man.
All I'm saying, bro, Claude, is you can't twerk for Caleb just yet. He got to show you something.
Yeah, he got to show you something, man.
No, he don't listen.
So there's no reason to get your blood pressure all pumped up about Caleb Williams, man. Just fall back and let the maturation take his course, man. Because right now, look, one Keisha can hang with y'all. That's right. That's right.
That's like the fettuccine. He's in the family. He's in the family. So he's in Chicago.
Man, why I keep messing Tati's name up? It's Tati, right? It's Tati.
Tati.
Tati. Man, you got me confused.
You butchering
Tati
it.
I'm butchering it. I'm sorry, sweetheart. But that's why I made you a mod, man. You're important to the channel. You're important. But hey, I'm surprised LaKeisha dropping football knowledge. Where'd you get that from?
No, she was in there. She was like,
that was basketball related. You ain't say nothing about football.
Let me tell you something. I grew up in a household with my granddaddy, and he had one big TV, and he told you what the hell you was gonna watch.
What granddaddy say? What granddaddy say?
Watching baseball today, and go sit down.
Nah, granddaddy said, "Hey, come set up on this knee. Set on this knee. You gonna sit right here, and you gonna watch this."
And you gonna watch it and you gonna understand it too, because I don't want you sitting up here asking me silly questions.
Oh yeah.
Man, King Pisces Nation, man, stop. They talking about Tom Brady, the Bears' new head coach. Come on. Y'all cut that out. Cut that out, man. You causing confusion, man.
Oh, now they trolling. They trolling.
Yeah, they really trolling now.
They trolling now.
Where the breaking news at?
Well, if y'all pay him the money, he'll come over there.
Man, please. What's going on?
Yeah.
Asia Wilson got that big old deal. She got that big deal.
Oh, the Nike deal. Yeah, Asia Wilson.
Yeah, they trolling Asia today. I mean, Asia. Yeah, they trolling Asia today.
Yeah.
I got one coming on. I got 3. I'm gonna do 2 tonight, but then I'm gonna do Asia tomorrow morning.
They've been doing videos all day talking about Asia Wilson did bigger than Caitlin Clark. Why they do that? That's crazy. I said, Lord.
Yeah, we're gonna shut it down, man. I appreciate y'all holding it down on the panel. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Yeah, but we're gonna shut it down.
Because she played better than all the players in the whole league. That's why they did it.
Now, why would you give a player like Asia Wilson Make it make sense. Why you?
Well, I'm just saying, Sister Lakeisha, she only played better than all the players in the league.
All right, look, we're gonna shut it down, man.
I'm gone.
We're gonna shut it down. Appreciate everybody in the chat, man.
All right, love y'all, chat.
Appreciate you.
All right, now.
We out here.
Love y'all, chat. We on Simply Ball Dropping Podcast with my main man, K-Sap. Best podcast.
God bless and good night.
Peace out.
Good night.